Hello! Hi everybody! Hi Juno! Hi Melody! Hello, hello. It is Wednesday, my goobs. And it has been a big Wednesday. Big Wednesday for gamers, I would say. Oh, pardon me a second. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, hi! Hi! I apologize that I haven't streamed at all this week. Sunday, I honestly don't remember why I didn't stream. I feel like maybe I just didn't feel like it. I just wanted to focus on like cleaning and house stuff. And then Monday it was my mom's birthday. Which I did remember her birthday, but it like my brain had categorized that day as like mom's birthday and not just Monday. And so when it came time for stream, I was like, oh crap, wait, I am not gonna have the time or energy to do bug snacks. So I was like, we'll just chill. But I'm back now. And we're here together on a Wednesday. And I have some goodies and surprises for you guys, but that's not until later. Hello. Hi. Howdy. Hi. We're gonna do like a twofer. I got the Spirit City DLC, the little kitchen DLC. I'm very excited because I've used this little game app program software, whatever you want to call it. I use it even off of stream. So we get a lot of use on it. We get a lot of use out of it on stream. But I use it off stream too. Sometimes I just listen to the music. I use it for the timers, the little checklists, things like that. So I was very excited for a little paid DLC and a way to kind of help continue supporting the game, but also it just looks really dang cute and I wanted it. So we're gonna look at the DLC. I haven't looked at it at all. I only insofar as like opened my game to like make sure it loaded properly, but I haven't done anything with it. So we can check out the new little area. And apparently it's like 3 different little stations. Is like the kitchen where you're actually cooking or preparing food. There's like doing the dishes, and then there's like sitting at the table or something. Which I thought it was just gonna be like one new place and then maybe new decor and stuff. But it's like a whole thing, which is nice. We can check out the new stations. There are new little spirits that we can try to work towards. And we can decorate and stuff. And then once we're kind of satisfied with that, I'm gonna swap to drawing. I want to draw my new D&D character because Lucy's game ended, and so we're already setting up for our next big campaign. And I'm gonna be playing she's starting out as a bard, but I want to multi-class as a sorcerer later. My character Val, who was actually one of my first D&D characters ever, years ago. Ironically, she was a battle master fighter, which is what Lucy was. But back then, I didn't know how to play D&D. So I was very bad at playing poor Val. But I know the rules better now. I know what it's like to actually play. I know all my friends now, because I was brand new. I wasn't really, saying we weren't friends sounds harsh, but it's true. I was very new to them. They're all very sweet even back then, so I became friends. But back then I was still kind of new. So it's like a whole new edition of Val. So I wanna draw her. I wanna draw her a little bit. So we're gonna do some Spirit City cooking, and then we're gonna do some art cooking. Is that anything? That doesn't feel like anything. Oops, well, there you go. I was chilling. And actually, let me do this overlay instead. I know it doesn't look visually different, but let me keep it on the art overlay. Because I should have it. Yeah, there we go. So that way I'm not swapping between my, like, art scene and my game scene. It doesn't really matter for you guys, but for me, it'll just be easier to show, hide, close things. Yeah. Yeah. What did you guys think of the Direct? I have many thoughts about the Nintendo Direct today. But I want to hear what you guys think about it. And also just how have your week's been in general. Since I haven't seen you guys since last Wednesday. Which was our little community day. And the VOD for it is up. If you go to my YouTubey, I archive all my streams. And it's there. I also linked it in the Discord, but it is up on YouTube. So if you would like to go and look at everybody's stuff, all the amazing crafts and artworks and projects that people have worked on and are working on and so on and so forth, you can go check them out there. Or if you guys submitted something and you just want to relive the moment of being loved and adored as you should, you can go check it out. It'll be there. Because Twitch will hold my VODs for a couple weeks, but then they will eventually disappear. I guess I could make that stream a highlight. I don't have a lot of highlights, so that I don't have to really worry about filling out my little allotted quota, I guess is the word. Yeah, allotted quota. But, you know, either way, YouTube is, I think, for now, a more long-term. So it's there, I guess is my point. I don't think anything has really changed since I last saw you guys. I hope you guys have been well. I hope, if you've been working on projects, that they've been going well. I hope you guys have had a good week in general. But I'm very excited to check out the DLC TBH. So let's see. I'm putting my little button. Okay. I'm assuming that this is how we get to it if we scroll. Hi Keep! Welcome on in! I'm doing okay. How have you been? How was your weekend? Sorry, Anich. We're gonna check out the new kitchen. I'm scared. What is it gonna look like? Where's it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is really cute. I love this little setup. What is this, though? Primary. Pastel. Oh. Earth tones. Oh, they have different palettes. Muted, neutral, custom. Oh. Okay. What does this mean, though? The car getting service done, so Saturday, home all day, getting a new watercolor, cigar boxes. Ooh, that's really cool. And it's good that you're taking care of your car. It's important. Send you a pic when it's done. Yes, please. I would love to see it. Absolutely. Backsplash. Wait, can we like recolor these? Oh my god. Oh my god, we can. Oh my god, hang on. I'm gonna just remove my window just a little bit. Okay, there we go. My overlay so I can see it on over OBS. Oh my gosh. This is a whole new world. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see. Well, we're gonna go with pastel, because of course we are. Or muted, maybe. That's a pretty cute pink. What? There's other patterns. Oh. Oh my god, those little hearts! That's cute. That's pretty dang cute. Oh. You know what I should do, unironically? I should set a timer for this so that I don't spend the next 3 hours in Spirit City and we don't actually draw. Because I would like to also draw. I would like to do both. Also gonna move lurk fishing over. There we go. Maybe let's do that. Let's do... I'll do our normal 20-minute. Maybe I'll do 15-minute. I'll do our normal 20-minute. And that way if anybody is hanging out alongside us and wants the timers, like normal, we'll do our normal timers. And then even if it's not like a full... It'll remind me to look up every now and then at the time, I guess is my point. Shing! We'll do that, and then we'll hide it. This is so cute though. Okay, so here's like our normal ones that we have. Do they carry over? Oh, they do. There's new ones. Okay, but these ones aren't like... So it's only like the new ones that we can like edit the colors of. I think this is our wall. Interesting. Interesting, okay. So these are all the old existing ones, yes. Yes, okay, I understand, I see. Hmm. Little cherries and strawberries are pretty cute. The lemons! Oh, I like the lemons. The lemons are really cute. But the floor... Oh, I have to buy the lemons. I will buy the lemons. So the floor is down here. Oh, there's new floor types. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's cute. I feel like I should have a counter of me saying, oh, that's cute 800 times, because I'm sure it will happen a hilarious amount. Interesting. I guess embarrassing amount of it. So I can do... Oh. Whoa. Oh, I can do the second one. Oh, I can make it match. The way I'm smirking. Raising my eyebrows. So cute. Oh, okay, little curtains. That's a cute little pattern. The leafies. I mean, I think I like this style best. Oh, gay rights? Hell yes. Okay, so if it has the little paintbrush, those are ones that we can edit. Okay, so what pattern do we want? I mean, I kind of like the little gradient. I think that's very cute. Hi, Astral! Welcome on in! We're playing with the new DLC right now. I'm like locked in. I'm immediately so invested. I don't know what colors I want this to be. I don't remember. Oh, I did like a purple. Well, these are snowy. I do like that purple though. Okay, so we had purple. I had like purple and pinks going on. How have you been, Astral? How was your weekend? Oh, this is this. I need this. I do kind of like that like blue and purple that they had, but maybe not quite so. Wish I could zoom in. Having a little snacky before 1,000,000 years pinning sewing project. Well, I'm sorry that you're feeling sick, but that does sound like a lot of fun. Sounds like a nice task to focus on. Whoa. Wide open. Ooh, I like that. I look just like this one. This one's cute. I like the white accents too. I think that matches the rest of my area that I did. Ceiling. Whoa, that's that. I don't know. I don't remember what my ceiling looks like. Ah. General. Ceiling. I did that one. Okay. Well, let's also do that. Oh, you're making a cloak! Oh my god. Hell yeah. Are you making it just for you, or are you making it for, are you going to like a Ren fair or a convention or anything? Either way, that's very cool, and part of me hopes that you're making it just to wear around on a daily basis, because that's very cool and it sounds very cute and very fun. What? Oh, leafies. Oh, little lights. You can make different colors. Okay, so instead of them being like pre-made colors like they were before. Transfers? I kind of like these. Yeah. Make it for cosplay of a specific character, but I also just wear it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Whoa. That is very cool. May I ask which character it is for? Or would that be prying? I kind of like the speckle, but I want it to be... Okay, here's the thing. I kind of actually want to skip to appliances, because the color of the appliances is throwing me off. What is the difference between these? Like, design-wise. These look exactly the same. These look exactly the same! And then one starts green and one starts black. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna spring for the glass top. It's different from In Stars in Time! There they are! That's also a very cute little emote of them. Not done. Not very cute. That sounds adorable. And if it's gonna be their cloak, that feels like that's gonna be just so cozy to just wrap yourself up in. And get all snuggly. Item 1. Oh. Where's my fridge? We can do a retro. No, I hate the double door fridges. I mean, I kind of want the retro. That is pretty cute. What is this? Oh my god. Accent colors. We're gonna do that for now. We're gonna do like a nice little silver for now, but... Okay. Alright, let me go back to the countertops. Yeah. That's very cute! Well, I'm very excited for you. I'm gonna turn down the music because I feel like it's blasting my old lady ears. Here we go. I like how this like blends together. I guess we can go with the light. Yeah. Upper cabinets. I wanted to do the lower cabinets first. Whoa, so modern. Oh, even more modern. Oh, even more modern. What does the rest of my room look like? Trying to like make it consistent. Okay, I did like whites and browns as the accents. I'm trying to keep it consistent, but we'll see. Where am I? I'm on the wall again. I was just curious. I'm just curious about these other colors. I mean, this is kind of the flaw with this new palette system, though, is now I have to find the browns from the elsewhere in the room. Kind of have to, like, make them myself. Which I'm not good at doing. I know one might think I would be with the fact that I'm a digital visual artist, but I'm not. I'm not good at it at all. That's not bad. Oh, can I just, like, copy this? Would that work? I copied. And then... well... okay, well it is carrying over, which I guess... okay, so what if I do... countertops? I just chose a color, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. Kitchenware, sure. So if I do a paste... oh! It does copy paste it. That's kind of nice. Okay. Okay. Now we're thinking with... oh no, why am I frowning? Sorry, I didn't mean to frown all this time. I've been quite content. Ooh. These are the ones in Animal Crossing. I still gotta fix Animal Crossing. I haven't had time to. I mean, I just kind of like these default ones. They have such a pretty little pattern on them, you know? That's pretty cute. Changes all the stuff. Oh. Do I want herbs and spices, or do I want cups? Or nothing. Interesting. I kind of like the herbs and spices. That's pretty cute. Pink! Pink. Yes. Correct. The correct choice. Okay. Alright, we picked our stove. I still don't fully understand the differences between these two. Sink. Yes. Item. Oh my god, there's so many items. Oh my god, there's so much in this. Look at all this stuff that we can pick and decorate with. This is just the decoration. You know what I didn't even think about? We've got a whole new spirit decks. That we can— look at all these! There's so many little critters! Use hints to find hidden spirits. Different sounds, activities, and lighting will lure them out. Once the spirit text icon is glowing, you're on the right track. Spirit variance walls require you to have the correct spirit with you. Oh, so some of them are like existing, but they're different types now. Nice time for them to appear. This looks like our little Benoit, yeah. Carefully prepare your ingredients. Start early to have lunches ready on time. A pinch of magical dust from a spirit friend can add some spice. Okay, what about this one? That looks like a little capybara. I saw that there was one. Place ingredients into a pot and bring to a boil. Listen to the bubbles to know what— do we have new ambiance too? Every to enjoy— wait, do we have new ambiance? No. Wait, dishwasher is new. Tasty bubbling. Kitchen. Tasty sizzling. So we do have some new stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a little carrot night. Chop veggies into bite-sized pieces. Let the sounds of the kitchen motivate you. Best prepared in the early morning before your day begins. So many of these are like early morning. Scrub and rinse your plates thoroughly. Make sure to clean up after dinner. Turn on a vinyl to help get into the flow. After dinner. This looks like a little duck. That's cute. Prepare ingredients in a bowl and whisk— oh, this is like the yarn spider. Prepare ingredients in a bowl and whisk well. Start after lunch to be ready for dinner. A gentle breeze can help cool things quickly. A creative spirit can help inspire decorations. Well, this looks like our slime. Is he like a stack of pancakes? Like that little nubbin looks like butter on top? Best enjoyed at the dinner table. A perfect treat for when the weather is gloomy. Make sure the surface is clean and tidy. A spirit can help. That looks like a pot. Simmer slowly over low heat. Do not overboil. Listen to the bubbles. Try brewing some tea while you wait. Gently boiling. Oh, that's our little ink cap guy. Is he holding a whisk? Gently boil ingredients until rich and sweet. Let the comforting crackle of fire set the perfect mood. A trusty companion for jotting down ingredients is a must. Oh, these are the little boba guys. Cook quickly in a pan. When you hear it sizzling, it's almost done. Perfect as a late-night snack. Pairs well with boba tea. Oh, this looks like the little ghosty that we have. If you're working late, why not get takeout? Conveniently order from your computer. Sometimes it's okay to procrastinate. The spirit gets it. This is the monkey. Grilled to perfection until golden. Best prepared during breakfast. A playful electronic spirit can help pass the time. Don't let the dirty dishes pile up. The running water almost sounds like a river. A fishy pal will enjoy splashing in the water. Okay, okay. Alright, so there was... Place ingredients into a pot and bring to a boil. Listen to the bubbles to know when it's done. Perfect to enjoy during lunchtime. Okay, so let's... Kitchen. Whoa! Oh my god, there's so many. There's chopping. Oh, the little bento, so cute. There's whisking. Oh my god, he's also whisking. There's eating. Oh my god, there's like a whole little book nook over here. There's cooking. Okay, I like how he's reading. That's very cute. Dishwashing. Whoa. Oh my god, he's helping! There's simmering. Okay, there's typing. We're back over here. And then there's reading. Whoa, there's so many options. Okay, how do we get the capybara? Ingredients into a pot, bring to a boil, and we need bubbles during lunchtime. Okay. So we need simmering. We need the pot. We need bring to a boil. Tasty bubbling. Oh, can I? Oh no, do I have to have it? Oh no, I don't want it on. That's awful. Can I have it very low? Afternoon. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're working on the capybara. Bring to a boil. Okay, so while that's going on, we should be able to still decorate. Yeah, okay. I'm just hanging out now. I'm just... Okay. Alright. Also, that emote is very cute, Astral. The cute little ooh. I love it. Okay, I definitely want to change the floor colors, but that's for later. Well, I guess I can do it now. Floor. A yellow, but like a slightly like lighter yellow. You made it! It's adorable! It's very, very cute. You did a very good job. Good job. That just makes me miss, my family. Been so long. I miss my spied family. Whoa, it's so bright. No, I kind of want like a darker floor. Maybe I don't want this. Maybe I want the wooden floor. What kind of wooden floor do I have out here? Okay, so I've got kind of like a muted color. I think I have those. I don't know if I want that over here though. The herringbone is kind of cute. A dark herringbone. Got like a dark tile. I don't like... I think I like something more solid. That's more chill in my... Oh! Break time! You guys need a little break. You can take a break now. If you want. I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. Where's the earth tone? Like a little bit of a dark blue to match. I do like the little lemon walls. I think it's silly, but I think it's cute. If we can't be a little silly in our virtual games, then what's the point? Games, okay. So I feel like the Nintendo Direct today was like a little bit of a roller coaster. Like I feel like there were a lot of really good things, but also maybe a lot of really not as good things. You know? I do like this pattern, I think. I'm ready for you that once you pin these two pieces of cloth together, I will have a popsicle to celebrate. Okay, hell yeah, I like it. I like it. Good, clear goal. Solid reward. Yeah, the direct was a lot. I feel like I had a lot of stuff I was excited about. And I am still excited about. I kind of like this blue. At least for now, I think I'm okay with the blue. I was very excited. I even made a list because I was so okay. Okay, hardware-wise, I really like the kickstand on the Switch 2. I have pros and cons, so bear with me. I liked the kickstand on it because, like, the current Switch, it just has this, like, tiny little thin rectangle on just one side, and I never use it because I'm always afraid it's gonna just snap. You know? So I kind of want to just look at all of these things. I bought a rice cooker the other day. I bought, like, this kind. I'm very excited to use it. It's very small and cute. I'm excited to make fluffy rice. But yeah, I'm excited for the nice thick, like, full bar kickstand. It looks solid. It looks, yes, the USB on top, so you can charge it while you're, like, holding it or resting it or something. Genuinely, chef kiss. Thank you. Yes, because having it on the bottom, even when I'm just, like, laying in bed, all cozy, playing, like, Animal Crossing or Stardew or something, like, I can't charge while I'm playing because I feel like I'm, like, bending the cord or that I have to prop it up or something. Like, it's kind of awkward for something that is meant to be portable. So I love the charging port being on top. That's very good. I liked those two, like, hardware things. I also like the larger, like, memory and storage capabilities. Like, I think by default it starts with a much bigger storage. And then you can use micro SDs. So you can use, like, theirs, or you can just use any micro SD. Which I think, I mean, that's the same even on, like, the current Switch. You can just use any kind, but I like that they're carrying that through, you know? Those were things that I was, like, super... Oh, I like that they carried over, like, holiday stuff into the DLC. That's very cute. Cakey. Okay, if I were to actually lay out this kitchen... I would probably do, like, cutting and stuff here where they have it. So maybe, I think maybe a microwave would be good here. But what can we put over here? I don't think I would put it in the corner like that. Maybe my cute little... Oh, yeah, maybe, like, mixing stuff. Okay, where does this one go? Okay, this goes over here. This is definitely like a fruit food area. Yes, those were the things I liked. Games I am very excited for. Okay. Hyrule Warriors, I'm both annoyed about and excited for. End of break time. I'm excited for it because, like, the last Hyrule Warriors, like the Calamity one, I did have a lot of fun with it until I got to the Divine Beast stuff, and then I was like, wow, this is a nightmare. Um, so I'm really excited about the prospect of, like, playing through it. What is... Oh, the little pot on top. Oh, I mean, the white's fine. We can leave the white. But also because the Calamity one was basically just an AU, so you get all excited about everything that's happening, and then it's like, nah, it's not canon, so don't worry about it. So I am excited about, like, seeing more stuff from, like, Tears of the Kingdom, like, plot stuff. But I'm annoyed because the way that they filmed the trailer absolutely made it look like we were getting a game where we play as Zelda, and then they're like, nope, it's just Hyrule Warriors. I'm like, God fucking damn it, Nintendo. Like, I mean, yes, I'm sure we will play as her a little bit, but they know. They know it's not the same. They know it's not the same. They know what they're doing, and it makes me angry. Shaking my head at them. They knew. I kind of want a cakey over here. This looks like a cheesecake. I would not leave a cheesecake just out on the counter. I'm just gonna say right now, I would not leave a little cheesecake on the counter. One of the pieces was upside down this whole time. No! Oh no! Do you have to, like, completely start over, or can you just kind of, like... Well, I guess you are pinning. I was like, just pin and repin it, but I guess that is what you're doing. Damn! Damn, Daniel! Damn, Daniel! Okay, let me go put a microwave over here. I kind of like the white microwave. I think it's cute. What is this, though? Oh, it's my little potted plants up here. Let's go with, like, a pink. No. Purple. I like the purple. I tried a few of the Nintendo Warriors spin-offs, Zelda and Fire Emblem. Happy to... Yeah, I liked the Calamity one because it's very much like just button mash until you win. And some of the characters were really fun to play as, but then I got to the Divine Beast parts, and it was legitimately so painful, I never finished. Just a bit of a shame, but, yeah, you know. Say la vie, I guess. I want to put my new little rice cooker that I got IRL over here. Or do I want to put fruit? I do like to have fruit in the kitchen. What is this? Pears, grapes, apples. This is pretty standard for the kind of fruit that I have, TBH. Yes. That's the bread. What's that in the corner? No, maybe I should put the fruit. Oh, but I already bought it. That's right. So now I can just put it over here. I don't have to worry about rebuying it. Which I think is nice. Yeah. So I'm hoping that, like, the new one will be better. I guess. I'm not super excited about it. I'm like, it's one of those games where I'm like, I want to be excited because I'm excited for, like, you know, Zelda lore and story and stuff, because I really like the story of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But the format in which it is being delivered, it doesn't really have me enthusiastic. These are cute as hell. Doesn't really have me, like, super enthused. Well, these are cute, but I want a light. I guess I'll stick with this. Well, this is cute. Can I make this like a softer? You know. Hi, Weiwa. Get scrungled. We're checking out the the new DLC. It's so cute. I'm so torn between like I'm focused and locked in on the DLC, but then also I want to talk about the direct. How was your trip? Welcome home. Wallpaper. Oh, over here. Okay, over here I know I want to use that cloud one that I have. It's so cute. I like it. It was fine. Glad to be home though. Big snooze. Yeah, I know you had such a big trip. Go chill and relax now. In the comfort of your home. Wall sconces. I kind of just like more lights. Yeah. Did I have starlights or did I have... I did a little bit. Okay. I had a mixable. What was the other thing? This is why I made a list, because I'm like, I know that if I don't make a list, I'm gonna forget when I'm on stream. Oh my god! Kirby Air Ride sequel to 20 years later caught me off guard, and I hate how genuinely excited I was to see it. Like, the way, like, my jaw dropped seeing Kirby Air Ride sequel in the year 2025. Like, literally, Astral, I lost my mind. I was so excited. I was like, that game, same. I played the crap out of that game. That was one of my, like, so many GameCube games were released, like, hi Eli, welcome on in. We're gushing and talking about, I do have negative things about the direct, but I'm talking about the nice things first. Like, so many, like, Nintendo GameCube games were, like, right at the prime of me being, like, 10 years old to, like, middle school age. So I'm very excited to see more of them. Seeing the big dumb shopping cart vehicle, yes! Oh my god! Yeah, the little, like, food truck one, and oh my gosh. I wonder if they're gonna bring back, like, the little, like, legendary ones, too, if they're gonna make new- I'm more excited for Kirby Air Riders than anything else. Like, I don't know why, that it just made me so excited to see. What is the difference between these? Oh, I want the cushions all around. Yeah. I was stoked. Absolutely jazzed beyond belief to see. I'm like, I lost my mind. I was so dang excited. Oh my goodness. So excited. I'm just so, like, and I'm also, it was one of my top things, Bravely Default. I never played any of the Bravely Default games, but I saw so many people were excited, and so I am excited for you guys by association. Yeah, a lot of people have been excited for a while, but that was, yes, a Kirby Air Ride being ever getting a sequel or a re-release or anything, I would have never expected. So I am extremely pleasantly surprised, but it came out of nowhere for me. I was like, the way my jaw dropped when I was watching it this morning. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Is this real? I was like, what is happening? And I was very excited. Oh, we made a different table. Oh, these are very darling. Oh, these are really darling. I want this one. I want this one. Bravely Default is the best Final Fantasy game. Nick says, if you're in class, I can say this. I don't know anything about it, so I'll just take your word for it. Because, I mean, what do I know? Interesting. So I can just color this like however I want. Oh, wait a minute. I can create custom palettes. Okay, you deleted that color for me. That's not quite what I wanted. Oh dear. Okay, well. Well. Not quite what I wanted. Thank you, though, I suppose, for asking. I don't hate this. What if I inverted it? What if I... Okay, wait. If I go to this, and I click here, and I click that, I can save that, and then I can go here. Okay. Hi, Queen! Welcome on in. Welcome on in. What if we do kind of like a bright? How have you been, Queen? How has your week been? Yeah. Okay, but Kirby Air Riders brings me to my next thing, which was the GameCube emulator. I knew it was coming because they were very clearly putting like all of their games like on like the Switch emulator. But it was still very exciting to see it. I was very, very excited. So that was a delight. That was a win. She got done cleaning the rabbit's litter box. Now I'm eating dinner. Pork chop and potato sounds so good. I don't like it like this, actually. Yeah, like Wind Waker, case in point. Yeah, Queen, yes, there was a huge Nintendo Direct today. They showed off the Switch 2 more like hardware details and a whole bunch of games. So I suppose Nintendo Direct spoilers. I'll be excited about GameCube games on the Switch. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely in my negative category, is the amount of how it's so like nickel and dime, which is really, really frustrating. Like, everything costs extra. Everything costs extra. And it's very frustrating. Table item, table snack. What is table? Oh, item 5. Wait, what's table item versus table snack? Oh, okay. So this is like stuff that's just out. This is stuff that's oot in a boot. I guess we can have some pancakeys. And we can have my little ace mug. There's new- Oh, there's new stuff. I was about to say, I was like, wait, is there new stuff? Some fruit tea, a little bento, a little cakey, donuts. Ooh, new glasses, brekkie, fruit, double pancake action, pizza for my yob. This is cute. I like this little. Oh, it's that bowl of fruit. Okay, I don't want to double up. Oh, little dumplings. The bento's cute. I kind of just like the bowl of fruit. Is that so wrong of me? So much that it used to be free with an online subscription, but then they changed. I know. I'm not surprised because it's Nintendo, right? And they are ridiculous with charging for everything when they really, really don't need to. They would still make plenty of money if they weren't being jerks about it. I kind of like the plants over here. Yeah, $4.50 for the Switch, $80 for games, $50 to get access to the emulator. Everything's student. Yeah, I will say that I like that at least. Like, I wish. How do I want to phrase this? I like that stuff like the emulator and the Nintendo Switch Online, that they have big family plans. So like I'm on like my friend's plan, and then she has like her and her spouse, her sister, and then like their entire family, and then like some of friends. So like it's a lot of people at least, which is nice. But the flip side is that if you don't have a lot of people to share it with, it's really expensive just for one person. Like, I wish that there was like a much cheaper single person option. And also $80 for our game is fucking ridiculous. That's absurd. Like, that is absurdly expensive. Like, it's just disgusting. It's so expensive. And the problem really is that it is expensive, but also like compared to prices of things, including like big stuff like the GameCube when it came out, the Wii when it came out, and those respective games and stuff, like the cost of the Switch 2 and games do kind of match how global inflation has changed the price of things. The problem is that while the cost of goods has increased to be kind of relative to what things were like decades ago, people's income and wages have not increased to keep up. So it hasn't stayed proportional. Which is very frustrating because, like, you know, a $60 game 10, 15 years ago was expensive, of course, but $80 is kind of the new 60. But the problem is that people's incomes haven't kept up with that, and so things are just more expensive. Like, it hasn't stayed balanced. Which is very frustrating. But can't confirm, I vaguely heard that could be the tariff related. Probably a little bit of that. I think probably Nintendo is just also kind of price gougers, which they are. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like treading the line of like it is such a big part of the direct, obviously, is the pricing. I'm like, how do I talk about it on Twitch without getting way too heated? You know. Oh, I fucked up my palette. Okay. It's outside. Yeah, it's a combination. Oh, those are deer. Oh, those are deer. Oh, baby. We have a motion light in our front yard. And usually at night, it's like, there's like one neighborhood cat and a skunk that runs around, and so I stood up to look, and it's just a whole ass deer. It's just a whole ass deer out front, because it's spring. Okay. Is that even shareholders sucking up all the money like evil? It's true. It's so true. Pirate life, baby. Okay, that's my other thing, is that, like, the cost of digital copies of the game is cheaper, which people were like upset about that. Like, well, why is the digital cheaper? And I'm like, because you're not paying for a physical thing. That's been the case with literally everything. Like, it's always going to be cheaper to get a digital copy. The cost of that is that then you don't have physical media. But the disparity between the two versions is way more drastic than it used to be. And it's still like $80. It's still like $80. Oh. Which is insane. The Switch 2 is so expensive, I don't think I'm gonna buy it like at all unless there's a game. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of people, that even though they do really like, they want it, they're gonna hold off, because the other big promise with its price tag is that its performance is supposed to be like big revolutionary, right? And so people are like, well, we're gonna wait and let other people buy it right out the box and see how it actually holds up for that price. And I'm kind of in that camp too. Like, I do. Oh, what timer was that? Break time. I'm in the camp of, I do want it at some point, but I cannot see myself getting it right out the gate for a number of reasons, which kind of sucks because it's kind of nice it's coming out in June and not like right before the holidays. Like it's nice that it's coming out mid-year instead, but you know, $80. Yeah, it's like it's gonna be about like $80, and then physical will be like 90, which is absurd. This is the other thing. The starter pack bundle, right? Because you can pre-order. You'll be able to pre-order just the Switch 2, or you'll be able to pre-order the Switch 2 with like the new Mario Kart game. Which like I'm not a big Mario Kart person anymore. I will say it does look really like fun and cool, and I like all like the new things you could do in it, right? You can do like your normal, just the racing, the tournament. You can do like a more gimmicky one, like a marathon, and then you can just like free explore, which kind of reminds me, which is funny. Okay, quick side note. The new Mario Kart, the way that it's set up, kind of reminded me of Kirby Air Ride. Remember how you had like the normal racing mode, you had almost like a mini game, and then you had like the open world, like the city version. And then, so it kind of felt like that. So then when Kirby Air Ride actually showed up at the end of the direct, I was like, what the fuck? It's just very funny. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't think it's one that I'll get, but I am happy for people who are into it, because it does look fun. Yeah, at that point you might as well pay for the extra $10 for a physical copy, and especially because physical media is becoming increasingly more rare of a concept. So, like, it sucks to shell out the extra money, but I like having physical media in my hands. Which sucks. I understand why, like, a lot of indie games don't have physical versions of their games, because... Hi, Ashby, we were talking about the Direct. I understand why, like, a lot of indie companies don't have, like, physical copies of their games, because they have a smaller publisher and stuff. But I wish they would, because I play a lot of indie games, and I would absolutely fork over a couple extra bucks for a physical copy of the game. But that was like a digression within a digression. Oh, but okay, so you can buy like the Switch 2, or you can buy like the Switch 2 like bundle, which comes with the launch title, which, by the way, kind of horseshit, because Nintendo has always released the game with a starter game, and so the fact that now you have to pay extra for that starter game is like Nintendo's not a perfect company, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I have rose-colored glasses and that they're not a corporation at the end of the day. But that, to me, them doing that is really scummy, and is really kind of like a slap in the face. Like, I don't know. It feels really shitty that like your console is already way more expensive than they have ever been. And you're not even, I don't know, like, it's just, it feels so, I don't know how to say it without sounding almost like parasocial to a company, which I'm not. I don't know. But also, you don't even, with that, you don't get a physical copy of the game. You don't even get a physical fucking copy of Mario Kart in the starter bundle for the console. Like, that is crazy to me. That is cuckoo bonkers to me. I'm just debating finding a refurbished Wii to replay some... That's my thing, is that I have a working Wii and I still have all my old CDs. So, like, I'm excited for the GameCube games to be on my Switch and more portable, but if I really, really wanted to play the games that badly, I can go and hook up my shit that I still have. Like, I actually don't need them to resell it to me. But I flipped out when some Silk Song footage got shown, and then groaned when I realized they'd only shown like 3 seconds of footage, no real release between. Yes. Yeah, I saw people were super excited about Silk Song. I'm not a Hollow Knight person, but I was excited for you guys. I didn't know that they usually release a console. Yes! Yeah, almost every single Nintendo console has come with a game. Now, for some consoles like the Wii, sometimes they were usually like big ones, like a Mario game or a Zelda game or something like that. But I think one of the Wii games had like Wii Sports or something. But like they were always fun. That's the other thing, is that like the tutorial little game that they made, like emulator thing, was super, super cool for showing off like the Switch 2 and all the new features and things like that, and like helping people learn how it works. And it costs extra! It costs extra! Your own tutorial game costs extra? What the fuck? Like, I'm like... The audacity! My thing, and again, like, I don't want to sound like I'm parasocial, but like... For Nintendo to do something like that is actually really, like, shocking. Like, their games never being on sale is very classic Nintendo. Their games never being emulated and their whole copyright process, that's so very typical of Nintendo. But I feel like we kind of put up with shit like that because they set a standard in other practices. Yes, yeah, thank you, exactly. Like, they've set a precedence for how they set up their business model for decades. And for them to do stuff like this is like, who are you? I don't know, like, I would expect this from other companies or other industries, but not Nintendo. I expect Nintendo's gonna screw me in other ways. You know, like, I expect that Nintendo's gonna come from my wallet in other ways, not like this. I guess is my point. I don't know. Yeah, it feels really bad. It just feels bad. Hi, Levy. I do have other positive things to say about the Direct, but just, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, going back, Undertale physical copy would be so good. I'm kind of surprised that Toby and, like, developers like Toby and Concerned Ape and stuff don't have physical copies of, like, Undertale and Deltarune. Well, Deltarune I know, because I guess it's still being developed. But, like, Stardew and stuff is, like... I feel like you guys have been around long enough. You probably could publicly, like, fund this. I would buy it, please. I know, you caught us right when we're getting a little heated, but I have had good things to say, I promise. It's, like I said for a Nintendo Direct, it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah. I got into Stars in Time right after the limited physical release sold out. No! No, you were so close! Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe other people, I feel like it'll probably be really expensive if it's a limited run, though. They had a whole that's what I'm saying! Like, Stardew too! Stardew has, like, a whole, like, orchestra tour that you can go to. They have, like, cookbooks and shit. I'm like, come on, man! Because you can release a physical edition of a game and still do updates. Case in point, Animal Crossing. Like, make it happen. I will buy. I will buy. I love having physical media, and I know I'm not alone. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'd love to get a used Wii. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are Wiis and Wii U's. I'm sure they are still out there. Beg for a Bloodborne port to PC, get a Bloodborne spiritual successor on the Switch too. Also, Jeremy, I think it's like multiplayer based. Do not quote me on that directly. Definitely look into it more, because it was not a game that caught my attention, so I didn't super pay attention to it. But it seemed like it was not, like, solo play intended. It seems like it was, what is it, Dusk something? It seemed like it was intended for PvP VE or something I saw people play. So a lot of people were excited at first and then were kind of hesitant. That's what it was. Thank you. You got a sea urchin. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot. Okay, let me finish reading and then I will say something else. So people in a server I'm in were talking about it. According to Reggie's autobiography, Nintendo didn't want the Wii to come with a free game, but Reggie told them nobody would buy a console that was such a new concept unless they could play it right out the box. And I agree! I think that's a really good business model to give people something. Even if it's just a silly little, like, Wii Sports or something. Like, which, by the way, those kinds of games ended up being super, super fun. So, you didn't need, like, a big Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, whatever launch title. Those kinds of games are timeless because they're more accessible to everybody, right? As opposed to applying to a niche fan base. Reggie, come back, please. Reggie! Yeah. They bad for good reasons. Yeah. I don't disagree with any of this at all. Yeah, I thought they did a physical copy of Stardew Valley? I don't know. You want my Reggie? He's free. That's true. I would take him. He's cute. I would take him. I mean, he's basically just Trouble, who I had to take care of. I actually had multiple Reggies at one point in my life. I had to take care of multiple small sick dogs. Small, very old, very sick dogs. Wii Sports Resort is literally the most iconic. It's so fun. Like, all those games were so fun. I played the shit out of like all the different Wii Sports. He's not sick, just old. That's what I'm saying. Is I've taken care of many more dogs that were in worse condition than Reggie, and multiple of them all at once. I could handle Reggie. Reggie just wouldn't want me because he doesn't know me. They did with the Switch, kind of the 1-2 switch was what they wanted to do. Yeah, I know. I was so surprised that they are offering 2 title launches, right? Like the little tutorial game and then Mario Kart, and neither of them are included. You have to pay extra for both of them. The tutorial one is absolutely the most insulting. You're gonna give us a tutorial for your system and we have to pay for it. That's like... Hachimama, put me in that boardroom. I got words. I got words just from a business standpoint. Oh my god. It's absurd. It's so insulting. I'm currently in your last ones, friends forever. A gaggle of Reggies. A cluster of Reggies. Valve took the hint with the index in the deck. Yeah. Yeah, Steam Deck is looking way more appealing day by day, let me tell you. Remember everyone being excited about Wii Sports Resort like it was the kind of game your mom is. It's true. Like, it genuinely, like, their whole little ad campaign was very, I feel like kind of got like, people joked about it. About the whole, like, we would like to play, and then it shows you with, like, all the different family members of all ages, but, like, it really was like that. The Steam Deck, yeah, it's basically, like, a little handheld, kind of like the Switch, that you can play your Steam games on. You connect your Steam account to it, and you can play Steam games on the go. Yeah. I thought about getting one recently, like, in this past year, especially because sometimes a lot of, like, Steam ports of games, when they get ported to the Switch, are super buggy, but they're really stable on Steam, on PC. So I'm like, I want to play some of these games, but I want to play them in bed. I might get a Steam Deck. Yeah, my family got so competitive over Wii Bowling! Dude, it's true! My brother and I would play the shit out of, like, ping pong and tennis and stuff. Highly recommended. I have a Gen 1 original deck and it still holds strong. I really need to. I think one of my friends, I think Wyatt has one. I need to ask him about it. Because I look, game stuff, like console stuff, they show me numbers and I'm like, I don't know what any of this is. Also, how is this doing? He's still being lured, okay. Oh, okay, you reminded me. Why is the Steam Deck $400? It's $400 because then you have free access to all of your Steam library. That's why. A tuna. Extremely repairable too. I've swapped out memory cards, reinstalled the OS, etc. So, oh my goodness. That's really cool though. I'm highly considering a Steam Deck if really new default gets a PC release like BD2. I def will. Sorry, yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, I need more. What were the other things that I looked at? I am excited for Tomodachi Life, because I never got to play one of those. I never got to play the original years ago, so them making a new one for Switch is appealing. I'm really excited for the new Professor Layton game, which at first I thought was going to be just on Switch, and then now I'm like, this is why the release date kept getting pushed back, because you're going to be on Switch too. I'm hoping that some of these will be on both systems. I'm not going to hold my breath. I feel like they're going to be Switch 2. Miitopia World! Yes, I played Miitopia years ago. I did end up rebuying it for Switch. But I never finished replaying it. I fucking love... Miitopia is one of my favorite games. Like, easily top, like, 10. You have the OG Tomodachi Life. I've heard it's so fun. And I never got to play it. And now at this point... I'm like, do I want to get the new one? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually, I can put my little list away because I've kind of I've gone over my full list of good and bad now at this point. Stream it, add us all as this character. I did think about streaming it because I started a new file and I was still super in the beginning. I was making all of our D&D characters in it because when I played it originally years ago on the 3DS, I put in a lot of my my OCs, like my original characters and stuff, which was really fun because it ends up working really, really well. And then so I was replaying it on the Switch and I was making our D&D characters, but then it's just such a big game, so I thought about streaming it too, because I love it, and for people who have not seen it, I really wanted to show it off, and then for you guys who have seen it, you already know how fun it is. But really big games are hard for me to stream, just because they take so long, and I only stream games once a week. So... But it is a very good game. I fucking love Miitopia, it's so fun. You can install Windows, Linux, etc. on it. It's really stable. Think of it like a gaming laptop, but in Switch form. That's really cool. That's very appealing. I like mobile things like that, which is why the Switch got me when it first came out. I was like, oh my god, a console that's mobile? Sign me the fuck up. And I've obviously gotten plenty of use out of it. I still play it to the day. It's very fun to try to get around the censorship to make the knees swear. I'm so excited for Tomodachi Life. Hatsune Miku, Tomodachi Life, and now Kirby Air Ride might convince me to get the Switch too. Which seems really stupid, but I'm really excited about them. And they seem like games that I will play a lot of. Which is, I think, just funny. I mean, I obviously to this day I still play stuff like Animal Crossing, so games tend to have a very long shelf life for me. I love that I get to cry my birthday when it releases because I'm not getting one till way after. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get, even if I do get one, it will probably not be at launch. Just because the performance promises that they're making are very lofty, and I'm not sure they can deliver right out the gate. Nintendo is usually pretty good about their hardware, being pretty solid, but I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant, especially with everything else. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Hang on, sorry, I have to check Twitch real quick. It's nothing bad. I thought I saw something. I thought I saw someone, like, streaming. No? Okay, I guess not. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I thought I saw, like, a community member streaming, and I was like, oh my god? No. I just read wrong. I just don't know how to read. Nintendo just targeted me specifically, of course. It's true. I love Miitopia. It was really fun to stream it, and I was having a blast, like, making everybody's characters. I do need to keep playing it at some point. I'm an IT person, so I'm very comfortable in it, but I've had plenty of others who never go beyond the gaming platform area. It's completely okay. I'd recommend one for gaming regularly on, especially if you have PCs, games you love, or emulation. Yeah, that's why I was like, I really thought about getting one, because it does seem like right up my alley. Kepler's awake, sitting on your sewing. Well, they're trying to help you. Kepler wants to help you sew. I desperately hope that Tomodachi Life will be really... Yeah, I'm really hoping that some of them will be backwards compatible, I suppose. Forward compatible? Also, we got a spirit. Did we get the capybara? Show me the creature. Yeah! Oh, he's so cute! Enhance. Oh, he's very cute. Oh my god, that was so loud, sorry. Oh, he's a cappy bun! Oh, he's very good. Let's look at him. These laid-back spirits love spending their day lazing around in the kitchen, especially when food is cooking. You'll often find cappy buns simmering leisurely in any pot of soup, sauce, or stew you put to boil on the stove. But you needn't worry about the heat because the butter pat on the spirit's head helps regulate its temperature. Indeed, they seem to much prefer hot soups to cold ones, which can make them chilly. I've recently observed that when Cappy Bun sneezes, a puff of flour comes out of its nose that dissipates right after without leaving a trace. Cappy buns are herbivores, and you can tell what one has recently eaten because their bread-like appearance sometimes changes to match up for a day later. Wait, what? Bread-like appearance changes to match for up to a day later. Some of the spirit's favorite treats are garlic, olives, raisins, and bananas. Very cute. I can't read, but that's very cute. Let's go Spirit Companion. Oh, he's extremely good. Ooh, Spicy Boy. A Midnight Boy. Ooh, the green is cute. Garlic. This is like a little pretzel. These are cute. These are very good. Oh, he's very good. It happened. It's time. Oh, he's very good. Install one thing from Emmy deck. Add those BIOS files you need, and then transfer ROMs. Very. Ooh, I like chill, easy documentation. So now here's the thing: is that some of these guys have like new colors. They're not listed yet. Okay, so you have to find them. These are very cute. I like my little Benoy. Okay, I think that this is a good point to swap over to Artsy Fartsy. You got Discord access, Levy! I will add... Thank you for redeeming mirror. Okay, okay. Let me first refund your points. Because you get to keep those. Thank you for the redeem. Reject. Be gone. And let me mark down in the dinky. Actually, I think I could probably just do it now, right? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna mark down Discord redeem. There we go. I will give you full access to the community channels after stream. Make sure that you read the rules. I think you're- Whoa! What the heck? Oh, oh, it was a link. Okay, links are not allowed. I will post it for you. That's okay. I have them blocked just in case people come in and like they try to post me on. Getting quite convinced I should invest in a Steam Deck. I know you were. I know it's okay. It's just for like random people or bots that come in. It catches it for them. Yeah, I will double check your access in the Discord after stream because first of all, I want to I got caught up in Spirit City and in the direct. I do have a surprise for you guys. While I'm swapping over to my tablet to do some drawing, I have a surprise for you guys who have been hoarding your points. There is a new redeem, that if you would like, I think I have it once per stream. You guys can, change my little PNG tuber. I have to do it manually, that's why it's only once per stream. Because I don't have fancy toggles or anything set up. I'm not a VTuber. I'm just a humble fool. No stress, I need to run away for a while. Okay, no problem. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh, it would help if I open my mirror server. Okay, there we go. And do some doobling. And we're gonna just keep listening to Spirit City tunes, because I love their music. Which is why I didn't mind buying their DLC. See, Nintendo, I don't mind shelling out money for things that I enjoy and get use out of. Just don't rip me off. you know, don't rip me off. Don't be rude about it. You know? Line must go up. It's true. They really do think that. Okay, Lurking, thank you for the lurk, Levy. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, let me also change my... Your birthday's in a month! Let me change my category to art, because we are gonna draw. There we go. Okay, alright, we're gonna say goodbye to Spirit City for now. Maybe let's go put our little guy... Oh my god, there's so many. Go put him at the table. There we go. I'm gonna put the lighting to evening. Because it is evening for me. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. But then we're gonna hide this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. When is your birthday? I'm gonna draw Val. I'm gonna draw her being a little ham bone first because I just think it's funny. I just want to draw something silly. I do need to stretch her though, I think. Maybe I'll just shrink the canvas. You know what? Not everything has to be a perfect square, I don't think. But what if it did? I changed my mind. What if it did? May 4th! Happy early birthday! I should set up a little birthday bot in the Discord. So people can say happy birthday. Oh, bork bork. Just like that. You are a Star Wars baby, that's true! May the 4th! Whoa, hang on, why is my mirror receiver not lined up? That was weird. You'll be going to Build-A-Bear for my birthday and hopefully maybe GameStop too! That sounds really fun. Yeah, it's Val! I wanted to draw her being a ham bone. I need to make her actual ref sheet, but I just wanted her to be a little bit of a ham bone. This is my wife. This is my new wife. I love her. She's so cheesy. She's just a jerk, and I adore her. I kind of want to... Part of me kind of wants to, like, leave her base underneath there in case I want to put other clothes. Yeah, she's my little scamp. She's my little scamp. I'm so excited to play a jerk. I know this seems like a weird thing to say, but Lucy was just such a nice person. And I'm not saying I played her perfectly all the time, but like, she was generally a pretty nice person. I couldn't really be terribly sassy, most of the time. Which I think led to really cool, fun moments when she was sassy. Yeah, like when she laughed at Bane. Like, I feel like the fact that she wasn't so sassy normally kind of, like, led to those moments being a lot more fun because they were so rare, but also use the bunny slapping table for, yeah, her just like her and Doki were so they were so nice all the time that when they weren't, it was like, whoa. I love them. In my heart, I know that Doki like traveled the world and stuff, but in my heart, whenever she came back to visit, if she did, they would have little girls' nights. Is that my— it is your wife, Val. Hi, Scarlet. Let's do side by side head smack. Yeah, they simultaneously. Doki and Lucy would make very cute sock puppets. Sorry, I just thought of that because I just thought of the motion of them like kaboom. They would make cute sock puppets. Yay! I love them. Doki was one of Lucy's like... Actually, I feel like Doki was Lucy's first like girlfriend. Like, she always had, like, boy best friends. And she doesn't love any of them, like, more or less based on their presented gender, of course. But, like, it just sort of happened. So I feel like Lucy genuinely really cherishes, like, little girls' nights with Doki. Because, like, Lucy will cut a man's head off, but also, like... sometimes she just wants to be very feminine and girly and do all those traditional girly things. They're fun to her. She enjoys both of them. She enjoys beating the shit out of people and also putting on her makeup. She can do both. She's well-rounded. So I feel like it's nice when she gets to like hang out with Doki. Yeah, Doki is like the girl. She is the girly best friend, you know? I just think that their friendship is cute. Everybody take a 5-minute break if you need to. I'm not gonna, because I haven't been working on anything for 5 minutes in which I would need to take a break. But if you have, Ishtar could. That's true. Ishtar at girls' night, I think, is actually really inspired. Forever treasuring that picture that I drew of Ishtar leaning over Doki, putting her makeup on. She's too much whims. That's true. She was too whimsical for us. I feel like we joked. I remember joking one time with Dean about, like, girls' night and boys' night. And didn't we joke that, like, Ishtar would, like, get drunk but insist she's not, and so she would just, like, turn around and fall over because she just, the momentum, and she would just fall on her fucking face. Just something about that. So good. So good. I love the Vast group so much. Like, I'm really, really excited for our little Indiana Jones group, but also the Vast will always hold an extremely special place in my heart. I think I already flipped her in the sketch. Yeah, she looks okay. I'm trying to, cause she has, like, Val has, like, what did I write in my notes? I want to say 2C. No. Maybe it was 3C. At my first I wanted to say 3C, but then I was like, is that right? Yeah, Val has, like, 3C hair. So I want to keep those, like, the coils, but get that silhouette shape down. Does that make sense? Maybe that doesn't make sense. That's the goal. We'll see how I do and how it changes over time as I practice with her more and more. Right? Because, like, this would be... I do kind of like the little... just the one. Ah.
Yo, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I saw on my phone that you were streaming. And then I went to Twitch and I didn't see you in my list for some reason. You were streaming! Also, hi, you cryphy. Welcome. How was your stream? Looking at the chart of hair, I think mine falls between 2C and 3A. Yeah, that feels right. That feels right. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Everybody, you all know Eucryphia. Beloved, cherished community member, Eucryphia. Even though Twitch tried to keep us apart. I knew in my heart, I knew what I saw. You were streaming in theory. Interesting. What were you streaming? I know normally you stream stuff like Elden Ring. What were you streaming tonight? Welcome on in. We are hanging out. We're doing some doodling. We were just checking out the Spirit City Kitchen DLC. I did some decorating. We got a capybara. And we had a lot of big feelings about the Nintendo Direct earlier. Which I'm still willing to talk about if people would like to. My truth, my setup seems to shut the bed. Oh no! I'm so sorry! Oh no! I played the main menu of Lies of Peace. Well, sometimes on a stream, you just gotta test stuff out, you know? Really hard game. I mean... you know, sometimes, like, a troubleshooting stream is important to do. I feel like streaming is, in fact, one of those things that's, like, at the end of the day, you can prepare for stuff, but you're never gonna know how it actually goes until you click the start streaming button. I'm sorry that it was giving you issues and fits though. I hope you can get it working. That you can stream more. I would like to hang out on your streams. I'm a big proponent in the stream community of Hava, you know? I'm gonna have to test out some more stuff, but I just gave up. Yeah. I get you. Sometimes it's good to just, yeah, just take a little break for now. Come back to it on another day. Sorry, I gotta lower my brightness because I have old lady eyes. Yeah. Well, how have you been otherwise, Eucryphia? If you would like to, if you need to, like, step away to just go chill, unwind, if you need to go get food, anything like that, you know, of course, just like anybody else, you know, please go do and take care of yourself and all that. But if you'd like to continue hanging out with us, I hope you know you are always more than welcome. You are always a lovely sight to see. You have to feed the doggies. Well, welcome back, Queen. We're just hanging out. I'm still reeling. I'm gonna try playing alongside, but yeah! Yeah. Godspeed. Good luck in your lies of pee. Your lies of piss. Okay, so here's the— I'm gonna draw this. I'm gonna finish drawing this line because I like how these lines came out. I'm gonna do this. It's not indicative of her hair type. Ooh, Skittles. I do have a little piece of cake that I need to finish. I forgot about it. I was eating it before stream and then I set it down. And that was it. I mean, that basically deleted it from my memory. I'm still reeling about Kirby Air Ride. Like, but what year is it? And again, the fact that it's not like Wind Waker is in the emulator. It's not— we're not getting Kirby Air Ride in the emulator. We're getting a sequel. We're not getting a remaster. We're getting a sequel. We're getting a brand new game. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Like, I keep thinking about it. I'm in shock. There we go. That's a little bit more of like the curl. A little fluffy, bouncy curl that she's got. Never played any of the Kirby— oh my gosh. I played the heck dang out of Kirby's Air Ride years and years ago. Literally over 20 years ago. I watched a playthrough of one where he eats like a— that's the new one. I haven't played any of the recent ones, which I am if I do end up getting a Switch 2 down the line. I will probably get that one. The— what is it, Forgotten Lands? Because that was, I think, on Switch, and I never played it. And I guess the Switch 2 version will have, like, new stuff, so I'm like, well, if I need help justifying getting a Switch 2, there's another title to add to my list. Because it did look very cute. I had gotten burned from the other Kirby game that had come out on Switch. Because it was like a full $60 and took 5 hours to beat. And I was like, I know Kirby games are kind of chill, but, maybe not this chill. Which was a shame, because it really was fun. It was just so short that I was like, excuse me? I paid $60 for this? I don't think so. I paid, what, like 15 for Stardew Valley? In 10 years I'm still playing it? Yeah, Forgotten Lands. But I think Forgotten Lands is a much bigger game, so I think there is a better promise there of content, so to speak. Oh, Val. I think the hardest part of playing Val would be hitting on everybody. Just because, like, even if she doesn't mean it, she's still gonna do it. Which unfortunately means that I have to hit on people. But I also think it would be very funny. Get him! Yeah. Okay, Twitch, I'm gonna take her clothes away, but it's fine. It's just, it's a base. It's okay. She's not really naked. I promise. I promise, Twitch. I promise. Do it enough for both of us, because I can't as neat. Mallow, you're a beast. Also, don't jump on my plate. I should move this, because you will. You're absolutely gonna jump right on my cake. At least not right. I know, we gotta bring you out of your shell. Get you out of your shell and get you out of your clothes. I mean, I wonder if I should get a secondhand Steam Deck. I mean, maybe. If it still works just as fine, you know? There's no need to I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Who said that? We look into a ROG ally. What is that? They're speaking tongues. Ham boning. I think that's literally what I called this file, actually. I had to just check. Yeah, ham bone. Ham boning. I had another one that was more sketchy, but I don't want to work on that one right now. Oh, Wyatt has a ROG ally. Okay. Basically a Steam Deck, but a generic brand. Okay. Because I knew that he had one. I didn't realize that he had, like, a off-brand one. Okay. Coolio. So proud of this little hand. Took me like 8 tries. And I got it. We got there in the end, boys. Independence says, okay, thank you for hanging out, Ashley. Go have a good night. Go get some rest. What time is it? Oh, okay, it's only 8:40 for me. Okay. I was not, like, watching the clock at all, so I just want to make sure. I didn't let time get away from me. Time flies when you're criticizing giant corporations. Okay, you just install Steam on. Oh, okay, cool. Alright. I am also interested in this. Valdric, the woman that you are. I'm so excited for Friday. Gonna have our session 0. Gonna talk about how we all know each other. The same price as the lowest tier of Steam Deck. Okay. I'm gonna flip her while I work on, like... Gross! What a bad finger I just drew. That's better. I knew I could do it. Just had to believe in myself. Believe in yourself and anything is possible. Anything is possible. Lets you use games from the Epic Games. Oh yeah, well I guess because yeah, if it's just almost like a little mini laptop, so it's not like company exclusive, I suppose. Is maybe not the word that I'm looking for, but is the best one that I have at this moment in time. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. I don't like that one. Go towards the end. That was kind of flat. Just uses push-ups and such. I don't really know how it works in in D&D land. Or I don't really know how her transition would have worked. But the point is that she wants to look femme, so by God, I'm gonna make her look femme. And that's what matters. Anything for you, queen. I mean my character, sorry. I'm such in a habit of making that joke. I need to not make it when we're on stream. But also anything for you. Comma, Queen of Wolftria. I guess it applies either way. They sell a laptop at Steam Deck. Ooh. You know, your girl likes a laptop. And my stuff on the ROG out. I mean, I would imagine, yeah, if it has all the capabilities. Because Levy was saying how, like, they were doing stuff with, like, Linux operating system and stuff on it. So I would imagine, yeah, it probably has that capability. If it's all kind of like the same basic hardware as as like a full Steam Deck, even though it's kind of like a knockoff brand. And frankly, if we're talking about like a system in which you can play games, I'm sure gamers have figured out a way to emulate on it. If I know one thing about the game community, it's that they will figure out how to mod a game. Unstoppable. Oh, no server. Yeah. Big same. Big samesies. I just get so confused whenever people. Yeah, I know. I'm such in the habit of saying like, yes, queen, king, my liege, boss. Because I just like feeling like a little henchman, you know? I really can't foresee Val wearing really anything that's like a midriff, but it's just good to have that placement, I suppose. I also really need to fix this line over here. It's gonna bother me if I don't, now that I've seen it. Now that I've seen the issue. Her hip definitely needed to like come down a little bit. Maybe I should just default to my liege when I'm on stream. Which is also, in my opinion, a lot funnier. Just, at least just coming from me. Usually involves modding your console. I've considered modding my 3DS, but I'm terrified of messing up, so this is my only 3DS. Yeah. I wouldn't even know where to begin doing stuff like that. That's my thing. I have no interest in learning. Although I guess, you know, maybe I should. A lot cheaper. I'm scared even just to open my laptop to clean out the fans. Like, what if I just touch something wrong and then it's all over? It's scary. It's scary! Ba-ching! Is that like our last timer? Let me double check real quick. It is! I'm gonna set up more. Ching! Another 20 minutes on the clock. On Ashley's DS for her. You're a gamer. I don't think I like. I do like that, like, size and shape, but. I'm gonna put clothes on her so Twitch doesn't get mad at me. Look, Twitch, see? She's wearing clothes. Okay, so it would be angled more like this way. That's what I thought. I'm gonna break up this tangent a little bit. I don't like that pixel there. I just fill it in. That's my girl. That's my little chain smoker. There's websites for it. My friend linked me one since they bought it. Their 3DS? Oh my gosh. I would still be too scared. Wyatt told me that he just like cleans out his own little Joy-Con controllers when they get really bad drift, and I'm just like, I just hope for the best. I just stopped using them for a while. It usually seems to reset them. There's my girl. There's my sneaky little scamp. There's Mama's little scamp. The face lens I actually usually go just down a little bit. You guys are so brave and powerful with your technology. I'm surprised I was even able to figure out how to stream. Just not tech savvy at all. It looks so scary! The first step for me would be to get a bigger SD card since mine is too little. I heard it's not that hard to mod a 3DS, but I'm still scared. I feel like it is scary, especially if it's your only one, right? Because like, then if you mess it up, the pressure's on, you know? You know what? Actually, I could probably just hide her lines because I don't really need them. And my little stinker. My little stinker. It's gonna be interesting seeing the two different charisma characters, Val and Pale Jade, playing Good Cop back. I'm so excited to meet Pale Jade because I don't know anything about her. Other than that she is like a teapot and I have to find ways to hit on her in that way. I don't know anything about her. Neith and Pale Jade, I don't know anything about them other than superficial details. Like Kilgus I know all about. And Rook I know a little bit about. I feel like Val is going to, like... I was about to say intimately, and that sounds bad, but I mean, like, I feel like she's gonna, like, personally know Rook and Kilgus. And that's why I'm really excited for Session 0, because I'm like, how do we know... How would she know Jade and Neith? Because, like, maybe she's, like, worked with them before, but just not... That doesn't, you know, it doesn't mean that she's, like, become friends with them. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm very excited. Maybe they've only met very recently. Maybe they haven't met at all, and maybe, like, Kilgus or Rook know them instead. I don't know. I'm excited. How do we meet them? I'm so excited. I want to know about Neith, because Scarlet is a little schemer. I know Scarlet has something planned for them. I want to know. Give me your secrets. Give me your secrets. I saw what you did to No-No. I saw what you did to No-No. I saw what you did to Kindred. I know you, Scarlet. I see what you do to your D&D character. I read the files. I'm feeling Val is gonna be the main crux of the social aspect of the group with her background. She's probably met a lot of... Yeah, that's what I kind of like. I feel like Val is very much like, oh, I know a guy, but to what degree and if they are on good or bad terms remains to be seen. I've seen some of my kids with the worst back. That's true. I've seen the trauma. I've seen your trauma characters. I've heard the things that you put Rhett through, though. I've seen what you... No, you know what? I've seen what you put Aerie and Airless and Erwin both through. I've seen what you put Riki through. Don't act like these are one-off characters. Hang on now. Hang on now. Just because they end up in good places doesn't mean I'm not onto you in your game. Hi, Nye. Welcome on in. How have you been, Nye? Nye, we were playing the... it is totally okay, obviously, like, if you want to lurk. But we checked out the Spirit City Kitchen DLC. It's super, super cute. They added so much, so many cute little objects and decor and all the little activities, and they're all the spirits. Very cute. Because I know you have used Spirit City as well. It's very charming and lovely. I like it. I want to try and be a leader with Kilga's better. I feel like, okay, in my head, obviously, please don't take anything I'm about to say as like I have any inclination or presupposition about anything. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. In my head, I was kind of wondering if, like, throughout the campaign, if Kilgus would kind of start from, like, little scamp territory, and he would, like, grow into that leader position. Because that is kind of his personality, like, in our canon and stuff. Well, I guess in your canon and stuff. So that was kind of what I was wondering, if, like, over the course of the game, if he would, like, fulfill into that role. Yeah, I think that would be nice, like, because Val is not interested in being a leader. Like, I feel like she has a very showy personality, but I don't think she is, like, a leader. You know, like, I think that those are two very different types of people. And I know that because I have to play her, and I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to be a leader. I played Lucy, and Lucy kind of, like, got nudged into that role in the Vast, and I think that her character does fill that role very well. Like, Lucy and Val are opposites. Like, Lucy is very, very shy and awkward socially, but she does have a strength of character that helps her take charge and make decisions in stressful moments and look out for people and so on and so forth. Val has a very outgoing personality. She thrives in social situations. She loves meeting new people and talking and so on and so forth, but she's not responsible at all. So so I'm very excited for Gilgas to kind of come into that role in place of her. Brings them together. Kilgus keeps them together. Yes, exactly. I like that a lot. And I feel like that would suit, like, his personality very well. Because Kilgus is very kind, and he's very conscientious, and he's very helpful and very supportive. And I feel like he has very good traits of being a leader to some degree, you know? Even Valion knows them in a superficial way, did a job together once, moved items for them, etc. I feel like she will at least know of each player character. Yeah! I like that a lot. I like that. I'm just saying, I just holding Kilgus up like a potato. I just think he's neat. Sneaky little scamp. Val's too much of a scamp. Val's level of being responsible is that she saves her money so that she can form a solid savings to immediately blow through. Like, that is as responsible as she is. Is she? she's like, okay, here's my budget for my bills and stuff, and here's my budget for fucking around. And that's how she lives her life. And it's not bad, right? Like, it's sustainable, but it's also not good, really. But that's Val, and that's why I'm very excited to play her. I get to just be a little scamp. I get to just be irresponsible. Yippee! This big job suddenly lands in Val's lap, and she's like, "Hi, I know." Yeah, she's like, "Ooh, this can make me a lot of money." And then she thinks about like the work that that is actually involved in it, and she's like, I don't really want to do this by myself. Who can I rope into doing this with me? Or I feel like she would have the thought of like, who can I rope into doing this for me? I mean, with me. That's her. That's Val's personality. Val is a more digestible, responsible Caden. She's like what Caden wishes he could be. my little sneaky rogues. Little sneaky rogues. I do want to an island, but I legit thought that she brings on a bunch of people to tackle each part, and then suddenly like, wait, what do you do, Val? Me? I'm a planner! I made the plan! Literally! Yes! Yes, it's true! It's true. She's like a terrible mix of what was his name? Edkin and oh god, who was the bad guy's name? Why can't I think of it? Forge. She's like a mix of the two of them. Like she's like she is good. Yeah. She's good, but also she's kind of a selfish jerk. Like the goodness is underneath the selfish jerk tendencies. At her core, like she's not gonna just leave her companions behind if there's danger. But like she might try to cut herself a bigger cut of the treasure that they find. You know, just little things like that. She's Kilgus's chaperone. She's Kilgus's fake parole officer. That's how she gets him out. I mean, I kind of said that as a joke, but I do feel like that is what she's gonna try to do. I feel like I should actually do her eyelashes with brush so that I can get a nice crisp line. Yeah. For my queen. I did it again for my liege. Yeah, also I need to do studio pen, not syrup. As much as I love the syrup brush, it doesn't have the pixel gradation that I really need. Yeah. My liege. My empress. Very excited. Very, very excited. I'm also just so, like, of course I'm a narcissist. I'm gonna talk about Val until I run out of breath, but genuinely extremely excited to meet everyone else's characters. Why am I on syrup? Even for my eraser. What are you doing? I'm so excited to meet Rook. Oh my god. I've wanted to like play in a game and / get to know Rook for years. I don't know anything about Jade or Neith, so I'm excited to meet them. I'm excited to get to play a character where Layla and we know each other. Because we need to do that more often. Just excited. I'm excited to meet the guy who's hiring us. What's his deal? Many questions. Many questions, Ed boy. Electrope has many uses, Ed boy. Can I copy paste? Can I artist fake her eye as a base? Probably, but let's see. Just for like the vague shape of it. Yeah. Size and shape. I will do it on a different layer, actually. Oh my god, I need to drink water. I've been yapping. I've been yapping. Yapping about Nintendo, yapping about D&D. My question is, actually, my artist faked it, but is that the right direction to go? I actually think it is, yes. I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna trust. And you know what? It's on its own layer, so if it's not great, that's okay. We'll work it out. Figure it out. Hold tight. I do need to get rid of that because I need a different eyebrow shape. And then we gotta finish Cairn this weekend, too. There's really not much left to do. I think there's only like 2 rooms you guys haven't explored, so... I don't think it should take long. I feel like maybe... like an hour or 2. I've been about running a longer game in that system. I think it could be a lot of fun. And I think it could be a lot of fun because, like, one thing that I have been quote-unquote struggling with the little one-shot is because there's no context surrounding it. Like, it feels like a one-shot that is mechanically designed as, like, a good, like, starter game. Like, a good starter adventure. But also is a starter adventure to, like, slot into a game surrounding it. So I feel like if we were running, like, more games with, like, a premise around it in the region and things like that, I could set it up better, but that's mostly just me. I do like the system overall, though. And I think it could be a fun system if, like, here's people's, like, established characters. If we're not playing D&D, we just want to, like, go on a little 1 or 2 session adventure. We'll just pick up Cairn and, okay, here's where you guys were last time. Now you need money, or you want to go find a relic, or you want to go explore this. Like, let's go do that then. I think that could be fun. If folks are down to clown. I'm on studio, okay. Hello, bunny. Oh, I needed to get you something, Layla. I'm supposed to get you Fallon information, and then I forgot. I do have it on my little to-do list, I just haven't to-do'd it. I do have it written down. I would not have completely forgotten. I'll just do it. Actually, let me put... Okay, how does that look? I do want to fix her eyelid and the eyebrow. Would this have come out better if I had just freehanded it? Probably, but I didn't. Much as I can play by 5e, I do enjoy the system for longer form games. I do want to run more Call of Cthulhu and Alien RPG. Yeah, I'm the same way. I do genuinely enjoy 5e. Oh, time for a 5-minute breaky. You know what? I will actually just kind of stretch for a minute. I do really like 5e a lot. It's a lot of fun, and I feel like it works very well for long-term games. I think Cairn could be really fun for long-term games because I like how flexible the character creation is. Like, yes, certain classes... Oh my god. Oh my god, Midas! Hi!
Oh, you.
Oh, you! Welcome on in! Hello! I'll give you a little shout out. Hi, welcome on in! We're taking a little 5-minute breaky real quick from doodling. Hi! Hi, Kyrie! Welcome in, you guys. How are you? What were you guys streaming tonight? I didn't get to peek in before stream because I had to do setup stuff. But how are you? What were you streaming? Were you doing more, I was gonna say Final Fantasy, but you were playing Sonic Frontiers, I think, last time I saw. What were you doing today, or were you doing art tonight? We're just hanging out. We were listening to some Spirit City tunes. Actually, where is my little Spirit City? Look at it! Look at the new kitchen. It's so cute. That's my little creature. It's so cute. Otherwise, we were just talking about Dinda. You're doing more Sonic today. Hell yes. I hope you were enjoying it. Are you think? Yeah, I like it. It's a good little DLC. I'm very pleased. Lots of cute new fun little decorations and stuff. New critters, new sounds. I'm very excited. Oh, sorry, I needed to yawn. I went to go take a drink, and then as I went to go take the drink, I started to yawn. It could have been a real mess, but I handled it. I'm glad you had fun. I hope you are enjoying Sonic Frontiers. I've never played that one. I haven't played a Sonic game in a very long time, actually. But I know that the soundtrack from Frontiers is it fucking slaps. Which is honestly kind of made me want to play it, because I'm like, what is going on in this game that it has this OST? But yeah, we're just hanging out. We're talking about 5e as a system, and alternative systems. I am glad that I found Cairn, because I looked for a long time for other systems, because again, like, I love 5e, but I just wanted to try something new. And I'm glad that I found Cairn, because a lot of the other systems that I found were stuff like Pathfinder or Third Age, which I'm sure are super fun, but they are just as, if not more, crunchy than 5e, which was not what I was looking for. I was looking for something that was just a step down, or I was finding systems that were way too rules light, and so it was like the opposite end of the spectrum. Well, I will be trying out the TMA RPG because Layla also got it and would like to play it, so I would like to try it with her. I did look into Cypher though, because I remember somebody recommended me Cypher, and then I remember asking Layla, like, wait, isn't this the TMA system? Because it seemed pretty neat. It seemed very intuitive and fun. It was definitely one that I remember I had looked into. I liked Dungeon World, but Dungeon World kind of suffered from Dungeon World, and honestly and Cairn a little bit, but Cairn I feel like you could finagle. There's a lot of RPG systems out there that don't bank on you keeping your characters, which I don't like. I like if a character does something stupid, or narratively they die or something or whatever, like if it's significant, I think that's fine. But a lot of tabletop games are like, oh, this game's really deadly, so if your character died, just re-roll another one, just keep playing, don't worry about it. And I'm like, that's not really my style There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my personal style. But because that kind of a growth and character changeover is built into the system, it makes it hard to plan games that are more long form because your character is expected to not stick around. But Genuinely a Bob in the group I'm a player in is transferring to DC-20, which looks promising. I don't know if I've heard of that one. What is that one like? I'd rather try and grow. Yeah. I like that. I like the, oh, I'm back to work. I derive joy from tabletop games from the character interactions and the character, but I think Sunny, she was actually talking about this today, that like, the bonds with characters in game and like my friends' characters is where I derive a lot of joy from tabletop games. So if my character or my friends' characters are expected to just die abruptly and frequently, for me it makes it hard for my brain to get invested in the story, because I'm like, well, nothing which I was having a problem with the show this past weekend because of that. If you're not supposed to get attached because things are meant to constantly change and characters die off, then to my brain I'm like, well, then I'm not gonna get attached, which means I'm not gonna get invested. Again, I'm not yucking anyone's yum, it's just for me. It's just not my personal taste, that's all. And Karen is kind of built that way of like, if a character, like Karen, like combat can be very deadly very quickly, but A, even in combat if your character goes down, you can still get away. And B, because it's really like more loose with the stuff that you can do, I feel like it's very easy to avoid combat or come up with creative ways to escape death. Like, you can say, like, if you have all the materials to do something, oh, Jean, welcome on in, thank you for the follow. Like, if for Karen, if you have like a way to dismantle a trap or something, like, and you have all the materials to do that, you can just say you do that, and your warden will check and be like, well, do you have the ability to do this? Yes, I do it with X, Y, and Z. Okay, well then maybe you could just bypass a check altogether, and you did it, and you're good. You don't need to roll to see how well you did it, or if you get hurt or something. You can just do the thing, which I think is very nice. And those RPGs feel more like Beer and Pretzels D&D, where you don't care about the story, you just want to kick in dungeon doors, kill monsters, get loot, and have some. Yeah, and those can be super fun. But I feel like when you want something long form, you grab a different system. Using bone meal's medical knowledge to identify the teeth mark. Exactly, like, and I like to do that as just like my style for DMing in general, like even 5e and stuff, where I'm like, well, if you guys have these abilities, that's why I like looking at my players' character sheets. For Karen, I didn't really care so much because I'm like, well, we're just testing out the system in general. But for long form stuff, I'm like, let me see your sheets, not so I can plot against you, but because if you guys have abilities or skills or specialties that would just let you do the dang thing, then I'm not going to waste our time rolling for something that your character should just be able to do. And maybe there's a sliding scale of like, well, you have this kind of knowledge ability, but it doesn't extend all the way, so maybe like lower the DC and stuff like that. And not that I'm unique as a DM for doing that by any means, of course. But I like that Karen gives the ability to do that. I feel like some other games don't really have that level of open-endedness or flexibility, and that's fine. That's just not the kinds of game that they are. But I like that Karen is. I like that Karen lets me play how I want to play. Pretty cool. Pretty good, guys. Also, it's free. Me rolling a nat one and looking at the motherfucking table. It's true, though! Like, it's true. Those moments drive me crazy. And I love failing in games. Like, low stakes example, but like the fact that at the beginning of the Vast campaign, Lucy couldn't roll above an 8 for history checks was fucking hilarious. That had nothing to do with her having a -1 modifier, right? Because if she rolled like an 18, then who cares if she has a -1, then her result would be 17. But the fact that she couldn't roll above an 8 was so funny. And it became a thing of like, yeah, she's just, you know what? But except when it came to folklore. It came time to roll about like monsters or hags or something, all of a sudden then she'd roll great. So her failing all of her other history checks became like part of her character, that she's like in school, she didn't give a fuck about anything except for these 2 specific topics, and that's where she excelled. And it's like, that's fun. But it's like, oh, this thing is right in front of you. You have every reason to understand how to do it. Well, sorry, you rolled a 1, so you just can't do the thing. It's like, that feels bad. That doesn't feel good as a player. And it's not often that it happens. But it still feels bad when it does. My first look over DC-20 rules and character building, it feels like 5e and maybe Pathfinder blended together. Ooh, interesting. I know I haven't ever played Pathfinder, but I know Pathfinder is very popular. It was recommended to me many a time in my search, but I've never tried it myself. I feel like I should try it one time, because it is so beloved. Beloved. DC-20 is cool, but I should actually open that in a tab, so I can obviously I'm not going to look at it on stream now, but if I just have it in a tab when I'm off stream, I will read more about it. Read all about it! I am going to put her little part on a different, yes, correct, yes. Or my brain needed to just think about this for a second. Oh my god, what are you doing? What part of that looks like... Whatever, procreate. Whatever. Kills procreate with my mind. DC-20. I also do like a system that lets me roll all the freaking dice I have. I like rolling dice. It's fun. I know some people make fun of games like 5e and Pathfinder and 3rd Age for being like, oh, well, you need your 800 dice to play. Like, yeah, maybe I do. What about it? It's fun. It feels good. It feels interactive. Don't get rid of that. I like it. I like when a system lets me roll my dang dice, dude. My dang dude dice. Do I want that kind of part or do I just want a line? I think I do want this kind of part, but just like drawn better. Just draw it better, Isabel. Just maybe do better. And I will. I just need to switch to a different brush. Inking, my beloved. Inking brush, my beloved. Clicky clacky dice make brain go burr. Exactly! Dice are pretty and they make a fun noise. Yes, we are all little crows. Knocking our little acorns around. I really want to try Humblewood. I want my friends to make little creatures. I would like my friends to make little creatures and stop the big fire in the woods. But that's a 5e game. Which, I mean, I like playing 5e, so I'm cool with that. Little creatures, though. You can make little creatures. Wanna make a raccoon? Yes! I have to buy the book, though. And then I'm like, do I want the PDF version or the book? I like having a physical book, but I do feel like the PDF would probably be more accessible. Because then I could just do quick searches on stuff if I need to. I mean, I guess I could just get both. I have the budget. I could do it. I could make it work. Val! Val Druick, the woman that you are. Okay, so here's like her nice like little base. And then I can put her cute clothes on. This is like her default outfit. I should also drop her scars. Actually, thinking about it. What does Val look like? What does my character look like? Right. Hello? Oh, you've never swapped. Never swapped layers when I asked you to procreate. Interesting. Isn't that so interesting? You do this to me all the time. You aggravate me.
absolute beast of a program. Actually, this one's deeper because she got swiped. She does have like a smaller. I just needed a little stitch. It's fine. And she has one on her arm. Forearm has her inner arm. This one's click on her biceps. Okay. I don't need that little reference open anymore. Yeah, I think Hubblewood could be fun. Also, I will say, for indie game designers, as somebody who has looked through many systems in like the past year and a half, here's some free advice / requests. A, please do not advertise your game by shitting on people who play 5e. I saw so many games that first sounded very interesting, and then they advertised their game by being really snarky about 5e, because it is mainstream. And as somebody who genuinely enjoys 5e and has a lot of fond memories from playing 5e, made me not want to play or check out those games, because I'm like, I'm not gonna invest in a system made by somebody who really abhors me, as the person that they are currently insulting in their post. Second thing, please make your basic rules like just right out the gate, even if you just list them in bullet points. Like, is it a D20 system? Is it a D6? Is it a D8, D12 system? Things like that, just list them. I know it's not shiny and exciting, but it's a lot more interesting and easy to read through than digging through 50 pages of instruction to find out the basic core principles of your game. Third and final tip. Optional. Have like a little starter adventure. Because the games that I've had that provide starter adventures, like the Cairn one, has like stuff for free. Even if Cairn itself was playable, like it comes with a little free thing. Super helpful seeing examples of like all the different mechanics and just different ideas and stuff. Very inspiring. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, but just like give people an example to work from. Super helpful. I liked Third Age's book because of that, because as it was going over mechanics, they would provide examples of like different scenarios or gameplay samples and stuff. So it'd be like, here's this mechanic, here's how it might work in practice. That was super helpful. I loved that. It's good stuff. I'm nodding. You can't see it, but I'm nodding. It's good. Very helpful. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna put clothes on Val now, so she can stop being naked on stream. I wanna be a stoat! Age-old Redwall. OC my... I almost said Redwalled. Age-old Redwall OC my beloved. You could. You could do that. I do it all the time. He's just always on our mind. Is that such a crime? Is that such a crime to love him? I hope he's doing okay, wherever he is. Hope he's alright. I think... I wonder... I'm gonna have to look at Humblewood, because I feel like there are, like... set aminals that you can play as, but I wonder if that's just a narrative faction thing or if it's stat-wise, because I feel like having a wide variety of animals could be super fun, and I would love to like adapt stat blocks and stuff to what people want to play. I don't know enough about it. I like that shape much. That's a good shape right there. Hey, that's a good shape right there. I'm just gonna copy paste the hand because Why redraw hand when existing hand already good? You know? Please, Procreate, please. Oh my god. Please. Thank you. Grits my teeth. Does Procreate do that for anyone else? Are you gonna put a layer on top and it just won't go? 'Cause it drives me batty. It didn't used to do that. It used to be very easy to move layers like to the top. They would bop, 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 bop to the top. And now, it like a update like a couple months ago now. I have to fight it. Okay, it's not just me. That does actually make me feel a little better. It's not user error. It's so annoying. It's like, please, just put the layer up there. It's only if you put it at the top. Moving them in and out of other layers, totally fine. You want to put that bad boy on the top? Think again. It's not gonna happen. Let me just make sure I'm drawing her little thing right. Her weird little coat thing. Yeah, okay. It's so frustrating. It drives me crazy. Why you gotta be difficult, Procreate? Come on, man. Come on, man. We're in this together. I will use a thinner line for methinks. Whoop. Well, like that, but better. This is the other thing. Like, okay, what what about that looks like I would want it to be a straight line? Curved. Curved, thank you. Thank you, my sweet Procreate. Procreate, you're like an unruly sibling that I have to share a cabin with for the summer. And I'm just constantly fighting you, just begging you, like, please. Please, if we just work together, we can get through this. And then you kick me in the face. The things I put up with for a one-time payment. Instead of a subscription. Abby's. Abby. I'm just gonna use hard shading. I can. I'm a free agent, baby. I'm a wild card. Yeah, I mean, her corset and stuff is all pretty skin tight, so. Boot does come. Whoop. Her boot also, yeah, because it's got like the fold over. This line will be taken from that. Okay. Just. You know, I don't really know why I did that, because I can see where it wouldn't work like that. Her leg literally is only right here. What are you doing, Isabel? Okay. I remembered how to draw! I can do it! I actually would like more depth to these. Yeah. 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 Okay, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna steal. Ow! Is that a break time? 5-minute break time. I'm not gonna. Actually, I am gonna take a drink of water at least. Let me not hesitate on her boobs. That Twitch doesn't think I need to make that my thumbnail. It's a hell of a way to get people to click on the VOD, though. I'm gonna have. Oh, I forgot I have cake. Cakey. You guys have plans for the weekend? Now that it's April? Which is kind of crazy. All of our little tulips are starting to come up. The hyacinths are coming up. Our little forsythias just barely starting to bud. Apparently the deer are out. Just working. Oh my god, if it stopped raining, having tornadoes every weekend, I'd love to go fishing! Well, I hope that that happens for just safety reasons also. That's crazy. Yeah, Layla, you said that you said it the other night where like you woke up to like the tornado alert and you're just like, yeah, whatever, we're back to sleep. That's scary. I mean, I do feel like and then there actually was. That's the thing. Yeah, the fact that there actually then was one. I mean, though, like, I do get it because, like, if you're so, like, used to that kind of, like, weather being in, like, your region, you know? Just giving up trying to wake him. I want to die peaceful. I would prefer if you guys were to live. Personally. That's my preference. But I see where she's coming from. I get it. I think I told Brendan once if I die, I'll die in bed! No! I prefer to live but sleep. Sleeping through a tornado warning is so real, you guys are stressing me out. I get so worried about that. I did literally, like, I think, like, this recent weekend, or maybe the weekend before, like, there was, like, bad weather in your whole general, like, southern United States. And my mom asked, like, well, are they okay down there? And I did ask, I was like, I'm gonna assume so. Because usually if they're worried, they'll say something in the group chat. So I was like, I'm just gonna assume that they're cool with whatever's going on. Because usually you guys will talk about it if you're not. So, like, I don't want to be annoying or fussy. I don't know. Had a stressful week, so the morbid humor gets me. I'm sorry you've had a stressful week. Please continue joking about the potential ways you would like to die in a storm, if that is what helps. How's that look for that curve? You know what, actually, I think I wanna eat this one. I know I should technically be on break still, but what if I didn't care? My stream, my rules, baby. Really hasn't been like bad here, just windy in the spring, showery, like the forecast, it's horrible, scary. Ah, but then, well, that's good. I do feel like meteorologists and like the Weather Channel and stuff always get crap for being like, they're always freaking out over nothing. But like, to be honest, The amount of times that they will like report storms that are in fact a huge issue and people don't listen and don't prepare or evacuate or do what they gotta do, and then people gotta go in and save them, and I'm like, you know, maybe they're overreacting because they just want people to listen. Maybe. Maybe they're just doing their best. I would rather overreact than underreact. I will untrim, thank you. Back in our 20 minute. Ooh, baby, I'm shrimping. Ooh, baby, a triple. Okay, I wanted to do that because I wanted a better center point. I feel like that's... Yes, that is better than what I had. Do I like it? I think it's fine. This is kind of just a silly little pose anyway. This pose is mostly for the humor of it. For just being a little cheese ball, so I think it's okay. I think it's okay if it's not perfect. Because I think maybe sometimes it's okay to not be perfect. Radical concept, but... You sippied me? On my stream? How dare you? Thank you, I will. I just have plain water. I challenge you all to also take a sippy and to also untrimp. Because they're both good things to do. Get scrongle. I have to get like a proper like back cushion or seat or something for my desk, because my lower back, it is not having a good time lately. I'm trying to do stretches and stuff, but at the end of the day, there are periods of time in which I have to sit at my desk and do my job, like work on my computer. There's only so many poses I can do that in. You got a pike! Wow. That used to be my favorite game. Stupid joke, never mind. Don't listen to me. Where's her titty? Was that about the center of your chest, Val? Is that true? No. It's actually it is kind of over more. I drew that line. I didn't trust myself. You got a bike! It's trash. Does it count it as junk? I mean, it must, right? You caught a junk. I do like how it says a junk. That's pretty good. Did I just do the exact same thing again? Shaking my head at myself. This is the real reason why I can't have a VTuber. You got goldfish! The snack that smiles back! Cleaning up the pond, one bike at a time. We really do have a lot of junk, but then sometimes we got some good shit in there. I was gonna say, this is why I can't have a VTuber, not just because of my laptop limitations, which I'm sure would be an issue, but also because you would see how often I just shake my head at myself. Constant state of self-disappointment. Yeah, actually I will grab this line, now, and then the leggy. I guess both leggies. I do need to grab her hand, but I'll do that in a second. Oops. I did also implement cheese if you guys would like cheese. I forget what I set it to though. forget the cost. I think it's pretty high because it's I have to like manually change it. Okay, and now her glove. Little fancy glove. The fancy lady. $20K. Okay, that's why I said cheese too. I remember I set it up pretty high, but not like super unattainable. Not like a 50K thing. That would have been crazy. The audacity. Gotta save it for cheesy day. Cheese. It'll be great because by the time, I feel like by the time that someone like has, oh no, I wasn't using the right line weight. I feel like by the time that somebody has like a 20K that they're comfortable dropping on it, I will have forgotten that it's there and it's gonna hit me like a truck. I'm gonna completely forget. And that's when you guys will strike. And that's really the joy of the cheese. Get cheesy with it. Wait, that's a song. Can't sing that. I can't sing that. Why is this so big? Cheesy. F22. Oh god. Rifey, are you gonna get me? I feel like maybe a couple of you have 20K. I'm seeing. Thank you for the hat. Yeah, I did. I made it a redeemed literally right before stream. I meant to. It doesn't have complex emotions, but it is functional. Because, I mean, you know, you gotta commit to the bit. That's what we're all about here. Committing to the bidding. 20K, that's baby. That's baby. That's you. I'm pointing. That's you, baby. Well, I mean, I could have put it at like 50K, but I'm like, I don't know. That feels like a lot. That feels like a lot for a bit that I myself find very funny. I do need to increase the size of her thigh. Enhance! You got a branch! You can make a whole treehouse out of that for a very tiny little fish. Valturic, the woman that you are. Looking through how to mod my 3DS, it seems like a very big process. Oh, I imagine. Atlantic Claude! Whoa! Look at that guy. He's so shiny. Look at all his fins. He's schmooping. But I feel like once it's done, then, like, it's good, you know? Orange discus. Oh. Here we go. That's where I put my video games, on my orange discus. I plan to get a 64GB SD card for it because I have enough space for games, but that means I'll have to reformat the SD card to FAT32. Wow, those are a bunch of numbers that you just said at me that I totally know what they mean. I am aware, and my brain is very large and crinkly. Then I'll have to transfer all of my files from my old SD card to my new one. I hardly know what they mean either. Sticky grand. We're in this together. Okay, I should stop procrastinating, and I should draw her other little sleeve. Because I have been procrastinating. I've been deliberately avoiding doing it. I don't think it should come up that high. Even if it does kind of like come off the shoulder. Not like crazy. Not like crazy, you know? But think of the knowledge that you will have after this process. You'll be so powerful, Queen. Crazy, I was crazy one. That's the thing with the rats or the ducks. Yes? They put you in a rubber room. I don't remember the rest of it. I think it's rats. I think it's cute little rats. I'll be able to play PMT Explorers of the Sky. That's all the motivation you need. You'll be unlimited. Unstoppable. Rubber room full of rats, and the rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy one. In a rubber room with rats. That's made me crazy. Oh no. You know, I literally clicked my eraser. Oh, thank you for the hat. I clicked my eraser icon and I was like, boy, I sure hope I'm not on the same layer. This is where I put my pen down. It's about to be real bad. And then it did anyway. I knew. It's like, I knew I was gonna do it. Oh, hello, creature. How very creature core of you to come up here. I would like a circle, please. Thank you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get in your box. That's what I thought. Beast. You've gone from creature to beast. Is that what you wanted? Okay. You play Pokemon Platinum! You could fix my mistake of buying Pokemon Pearl over Platinum many years ago. What's the difference between the two? I mean, I know they have like different legendaries, but why would you prefer one over the other? I think I had Diamond, so ironically I didn't play either of those. I didn't really think much about it. I was just like, I like this color box is blue. That's the one that I bought. Oh, there's a new Pokemon game coming out for Switch 2 as well, isn't there? It's like AZ or something. I want to be excited about it. I'm just very nervous after Violet and Scarlet Violet. Full Scarvi. It's like, it does look fun. Like the open-endedness of it. Or the open world, not open-endedness really, but I'm scared. What if it hurts me again? When will they give me a Pokemon game in which I don't actually really play Pokemon? I'm just like a little... You're just like a... Like a Poke fan, where you just kind of like collect and rescue Pokemon and you run like a little sanctuary or something, you know? That's the kind of game that I want to play now. I'm at that point in my life. I don't want to stop a Mafia boss. I just want to breed Vaporeons or something. I don't know. I didn't even have a Pokemon ready. That's just the kind of thing I want to do. Legend ZA is going to be for both 1 and 2. Okay, cool. For example, Pokemon Platinum fixed the issue
of only having 2 fire-type Pokemon in the game from Diamond Pearl. I don't know what that means. Wait, oh, I missed a message, that's why. Back in the day, when they released a 3rd Pokemon game, it was usually more optimized than the previous 2 and had more content available. Okay, so fix the issue of only having 2 fire-type Pokemon in the game from Diamond Pearl. Oh. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe that's why I liked Crystal so much also. I thought I just liked Crystal because I could actually, it was the first Pokemon game that you could play as a girl, but compared to Silver and Gold, I think I played Gold, my brother had Silver. Have I messed me up? It's about sitting out Pokemon for a while since they're so, yeah. I liked a lot of the ideas of Scarvi, and I really liked the Pokemon designs, actually. That generation was very fun, had a lot of very good little lads. But, you know, the game not loading half the time was a big issue. Which is a shame. I feel like if they had, I don't know. It's hard because I'm like, I don't want to blame development because I'm sure the developers worked really hard. They were just pushed to rush out a game that needed way more time and should have been given that time. But I also can't ignore a game that is just so buggy. I can't, those are not things that I can look over. Cosmetic issues or like subjective issues, sure, but I don't know. I will say, like, the Legend, the new one coming out, does, even just from the advertisement, looks a lot smoother. But again, I'll leave the Canaries to test out new Switch stuff before I get the system myself. Oh, there she goes. Back into the world. She stayed to get petted for like 10 seconds. I was like, alright, I'm out of here. I got places to be. A bunny about town. I just been playing fan games, yeah! Hey, you were playing that that really big one that they made. I feel like they really nailed the story. But yeah, the bugs were so insane. Yeah. I know, I never got far. I do really wish I had, because I liked the Pokemans. Rejuvenation, that's what it was called. That was it. I really liked all the designs of the new generation of lads. They were very good. There were just a lot of really cute Pokemon. Just were little cutie pies. Which, you know what? I think they should be. I think that's their appeal, is that they're little cutie pies. Why play a Pokemon game if I can't have a cute team of critters, you know? Sun Moon was my favorite. Yeah, I really enjoyed Moon. Moon was fun. I know Sun and Moon got flack for being too easy, and there were definitely moments where I was kind of like, alright. I am kind of steamrolling this game a little bit too much, but you know what? I had fun. I really liked the regional variants as a concept was really cool and fun. I think overall I enjoyed my time with Sun and Moon. For sure. I don't know how many buttons she has. I don't think I ever specified, so I don't think it really matters. I'm just gonna decide right here and now that I don't care. The amount of buttons she has doesn't matter. I'm specifically not playing a character that wears armor so that I don't have to care about tiny details like that. Guzma! That's right, I remember Guzma! Dude, his theme, the Team Skull theme, was so fucking good. Certified banger. There being no level scaling for all 3 paths in Scarvi is such a bad decision because they presented it as you can challenge any— Yeah! The higher level ones will not be scaled to lower if you challenge the low levels and vice versa. Yeah, I noticed that, like, they were like, oh, it's open world, you can go, like you said, like, you can go challenge anything at any time. And I was like, that's cool. But no, you really can't. Like, you do have to go in a progression. Which I think is fine. Like, that's been the formula for Pokemon
since its inception, is that you work your way up. And that doesn't mean that you can't outpace like the later gyms. Like you can get to a point where you're just so out leveled or you have type advantage, and like that's fine. I don't know why. Maybe I will say like I didn't get very far in the game, so maybe like when you get to those higher levels, it gives you more flexibility and it's kind of more limited in the beginning because you're low level and you're supposed to like learn and so on. There's a 5-minute breaky time. So I can't speak for that. You know, I can't pretend like I can speak for a game that I didn't complete. I will always put that disclaimer out. Also, did I get everything? I think I did. I think that this is like pretty much her outfit. My wife! Yeah. Wasn't a fan of a lot of the new Scarlet Pokemon. It's the first generation for me where I'm not really fond of the majority of them, but I definitely have favorites like Draconis. Evo is my bestie. Yeah, I think that's really the appeal of Pokemon, is that like there's a little guy out there for everybody. And in a very real and genuine way, I think that that's a lovely concept. Oh, Game Guzma beat my ass! Oh no! I don't remember. I do feel like, yeah, probably like post Elite Four is when I was like, oh shit, the fight's got hands now. My favorite games are Black and White. I didn't play Black and White or what was it, X and Y. I missed those. Oh, it's Sword and Shield too, actually. Black and White and X and Y I didn't play just because like I didn't have the money / time for it. I could have gotten Sword and Shield. I just wasn't really like into Pokemon as much at that point. And then I tried Moon. I really liked it. And then I tried Violet and I was like, I don't know if Pokemon's really my thing anymore. Like I still love it. It still has a very special place in my heart, of course. But I think I am like I'm like super into like Zelda games. Even still at my advanced age. I think Pokemon is something that is like changing in my taste. I do still like it and I'm fond of it, but I'm not so like, oh my god, I have to play every Pokemon game. And maybe that'll change. Maybe the next one is I'll see stuff that I like and I'll try it and I'll be super into it, you know? I think Pokemon's just one of those like interests for me now. Kind of waxes and wanes. My first was Pokemon Pearl, but I couldn't figure out how to get Fatima back in her gym, so I never completed it. Oh my god, I do not remember at this point. It's been so long since I played Diamond. I remember liking Diamond. Was Diamond the one with like the Poffins? The Poffin system? I think that was very cute. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed like the little mini Pokemons and stuff like that. Like the little mini games that they had for your little gang. I really like the Sword Shield theme, like a sport with the teams and stuff. They just didn't have like a solid villain. If I remember, Team Yell were just goons. Anyways, I rebought the game, yeah! Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald is my favorite gen-wise, but I loved X and Y's story. I really like Sword and Shield's art direction. Is very cartoony. It was a fun yeah, I do like it seems like they're keeping Pokemon very like stylized art-wise. Because I think it does very well. That I'm always gonna be a fan of like a cartoony look is gonna hold up the test of time better than hyper realistic graphics. That doesn't mean that the hyper realistic graphics can't look good, but they are more likely than not gonna need hardware to keep up with them. I'm gonna show Steam Capture so I can grab a picture of Val for her color palette. But I don't want you looking at my files. Quit looking at me with them big old files. I think her last picture was in like 2022, wasn't it? Yeah, oof. Eesh. It's a long since I redrafted Val. I forgot that Team Yell even exists! Oh my goodness. Speaking of Scarvi, I need to buy the DLC, yeah! What's the DLC for it? I don't remember now. Here's Val. Here's second edition Val. Us testing out different outfits for her. My wife. Her general look is kind of the same from when I first made her years ago. She is definitely... Was that break time was over? Yeah. 20 minutes again. Oh my god, it's 10 o'clock already? Yeah, we'll draw for another 20 minutes. This will be the end. We'll call her Val and then that'll be that. Oh, you know what? Actually, because I have her... Yeah, I can make her a reference layer. And I don't have to worry about hand coloring her in. Kind of do larger swaths. There we go. I'm just getting all the stray pixels. Actually, yeah, I can just do my guesstimate when I can dresstimate. I don't know. That wasn't anything. We'll just pretend like that didn't happen. Just pretend like I didn't say that. Val, my beloved. Definitely be a darker. Okay. I think even her skin tone I might. I don't know. Think about it. My beloved. Beloved. We are a bunch of nerds, and you're here too. Our nerd in arms, comrade. Like 2 new areas, oh my god. One I forgot the name of, but it's like Japanese inspired. The other is Blueberry Academy. That's very cute. Shield did release my favorite Pokemon of all time, the beloved Galarian Ponyta. That's true. Galarian Ponyta is very, very powerful as a design. It is extremely cute. Welcome back, Levy. You're trapped in here. We're not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with us. Let me do this. I should not worry about her clothes quite yet. I should get down her base colors first. It's warm white. I need to start doing that. I need to start doing more like off-whites for the sclera. Pure white can be kind of harsh. I need to stop doing it so much. I did have a period of time when I didn't do it as much. I used like a light, very, very light blue. And then I think I just got lazy and I just stopped doing it. I need to get back into doing it again. Oh no! Anyway. Okay, yeah, the filter would be on this side, so it's hidden under her hand. Okay. Good to know. Oh, wait, I should do her little... Hey, where's her? There's my wife. Yeah, I know her hair has been simplified, but I do like this silhouette a lot better. And hopefully with time I will only continue to improve how I draw it. Certainly how I first drew Lucy and then how I ended up drawing her by the end is quite different. I just got more familiar with her details and how things that I liked drawing and things like that, so. Technically, eyes are off-white because of the semi-transparentness of eyes, not to mention blood vessels and melanin. So, they have slight off. Yeah! I do like the kind of like warm color for Val. I think that's nice, especially because Val wears a lot of like black and blue, so she wears a lot of like cool tones. I feel like it's like a nice contrast to the blues that she has. She just likes the color blue. She just thinks it's nice. I just think it's neat. This should be a solid. Actually past me, this was supposed to be a solid thing. This is the reference layer, so if I were to do a fill, it would not have worked. Just want to make sure the fill threshold was... Oh crap, do I want this extended? Yeah, I do. Okay, and then we're gonna... Oh, I want it to be 69, that's kind of a funny... No, I don't. We did flat 60. Okay. Bae. Yeah, she is graying a little bit. Mostly because I personally think that's extremely attractive on other people. Maybe 75. Yeah, because with the clipped layer, it'll actually make it lighter. Yes, correct. Yes. Yeah. There's your girl. That's pretty good. This color. You know what I should do? I should just, Actually, I don't even need that much, because it only... Here, anyway. Just do... I don't really even need her full, like, hand. Just grab real quick. There we go. I can just grab her colors real quick and not stress about it. Oh no, I grabbed the wrong color. I did a whoopsie. Yeah, because a lot of these scars are like super old at this point, so I feel like they would just be a lighter color. If I wanted to be real thorough, they would be different, like, degrees and shades. But I'm not going to be, so I'm just not gonna care that much. Maybe in the future if I ever make a really nice fancy picture of Valley, but not right now. Just not gonna worry about it. Oh, I need her eyes too. What am I doing? Val, my wife, forgive me. I know I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel and I don't even have a cause. I feel like I'll do it another time. I was having a thought, but it's a thought I think best saved for another day. Give her a little triangle. Yeah. Doesn't get the nice round one. She's too much of a scamp. She gets the triangle. You know what that means? We need to get you a cause. Ooh, I would like a cause. What am I fighting for? Let's get these just really nice brown eyes. Oh my god! A golden crown for you, queen! You dropped your crown, my lord. I mean, you find a lot of the good stuff. We pull out the junk to make way for you. Although my joy crowns for Switch have never gotten the drip before. They all work pretty right. That's good. A crown for a queen. And a light refraction in the eye. Oh, right. I need to draw her. Her whips. An eagle ray? That's so pretty. It's got the Halloween background. It's got the purple Halloween. That's so pretty. I think I want to keep it to top lip, don't I? That's probably why I did that for her. Yeah. Because I think I tried a scraper mouth Mabuna. Look, I love his shape. He's so good. What a nice little guy. You guys are catching such nice little fish. Oh, thank you for the sippy lippy. I have enough points to cheese you, but how could I fund my fishing? See, that's how I get you. Because the fish is cheap, so that you can do a lot of them. But then you need the points. I get you, dude. Hook, line, and stinker. I think I will give Val her little plushies. A baby girl. It's junk! There it is! It's trash! Can't wait to see her after she's done! Yeah, I might end it a little bit, but I will oh my god, I did an alpha walk instead of clipping mask. I will probably share her after in the Discord, in the Dadinky. I haven't posted anything in there in a while. I frankly just forget. I don't really have an excuse. I'm just really bad at cross-posting. So, I usually forget to post things. But thank you for the lurk and joy. Do what you gotta do. Be hanging out for a little bit longer. Nothing. Or do I just want to make it the solid? Probably not, but let's see. It doesn't look bad, but it's not my style. Just ain't my steez, you know? Now, really? She probably should have, like... It's trash! She probably should have, like, nice, like, eyeshadow. Oh, that looks really good. Ow. The problem is I'm gonna forget to draw it. Because I always do. I always forget stuff like eyeshadow. Because it goes on just, like, near the end of the coloring process for me. Damn, it looks really good, though. Damn, it looks really good, though. We'll leave it on for now. I probably won't remember in future drawings, but she can have it for now. Okay, so now, see how many of these are enclosed lines that I can just, that's not, I know that for a fact. Look at this. I'll have to hand color that side, but, okay, that's good. Oh, actually, you know what? I should just grab this line. Instead of putting myself. Oh my god, you gotta watch! Nice. Nice on. What the heck, Reno? Oh, right, because it was. That's correct. You are so correct, Procreate. When you're right, you're right. Actually, it would be a hole there because it would go like right through there. I find it so interesting that they didn't continue the theme of naming the bunnies and call the babies fawns. Yeah, like Kits is really cute, but yeah, I think that fawn would be kind of more fitting for the babies. You're an orc herbalist, and you have a tiny mimic in your pocket. That's pretty cute. And you're from the rainforest with a compass. That makes sense. You would need it to traverse the rainforest. What would your tiny mimic be shaped like? Ooh, a broadsword. I like that you're like a herbalist, but you're set for adventure. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a fun combo. It's a fun wombo combo. And Ben, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Astro. Have a good sleep. Have a good rest of your night. And if we don't chit chat. Oh my God, what's happening?
Oh, you.
Hi, Spamma. Well, Astro, have a great rest of your week as well. Hi, Spamma. Oh my gosh, I have to spell your name correctly. Hello, welcome on in. Hi, Biddy. Hello, hi Spamma. How are you guys? What were you up to on stream? We are just doing some kind of cool down coloring of my new D&D character Val. How are you? How has your evening been? Hello, hello. Spamma, I've been loving your paintings that you've been posting on Blue Sky also, just by the way. They have been very lovely. I love the colors that you pick, and I love your shapes. And they're just very nice to see. They make me very happy. Hi, hooligans! Welcome on in! Yapping about art and goals and purpose? Hell yeah! That sounds like a really good stream. If you would like to continue such a discussion, then please, by all means. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling. We got really excited about the direct earlier, but now we're chilling. We're more calm and collected. We unleashed the beast earlier. I was literally like, we're mutuals of Blue Sky and I love everything. Oh my god, you're very sweet. Well, I have been enjoying your paintings, so please continue to share them if you are comfortable, because they always make me very happy to see. They're very lovely. I like how people understand Biddy Smidge is last name and first name. First name and last name. I mean, it's a very cute username. Bitty smidge, just a little bitty smidge. A little itty bitty smidge. Oh, also Queen, you had, I didn't want to miss your comment. What forms do mimics often take? You don't know much about D&D. Well, they are stereotypically like little treasure chests and stuff, but I like the idea that they can be pretty much anything. Like any like mundane, inanimate object they can kind of shapeshift into. As a personal headcanon. I just a little guy, exactly! Well, come on in, thank you for the follow. Also, I guess I should be a polite, proper streamer. I apologize. Hi, I'm Crayon or Izzy. I respond to both are fine. I use Twitch to just kind of stream and my art and focus on little projects that I need to, and also just to chit chat and hang out with all the really cool folks that I've met through here. Monday night we have game night, but for the most part we do art and stuff here. If you'd like to hang out with us, you are always more than welcome. Lurkers are always, of course, welcome. I'm a lurker, so people are more than welcome to just come in and listen in or just listen to whatever music we're doing, or on Workin Wednesdays, I have like Spirit City timers going. So if you need like a little 20-minute Pomodoro timer, I do have that up in the background. But otherwise, we'll come on in. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Mimi, yeah, if you need to go and hang out. Oh, well, there you go. See, there's a timer. If you need to head to bed, you need to go get food, you need to get meds, get up and stretch, anything like that. You or anybody that came in with you, if you guys need to bounce or lurk or anything, please go do what you gotta do, because you were just either streaming or hanging out for a stream or doing what have you. So, you know, take care of yourself. You take care of yourself, or else. Otherwise, we're just hanging out for a little bit longer. I think that was actually our last timer. I think I'm gonna leave it as our last timer, because I'm gonna finish up Val, and then that'll be it. And I gotta wind down too. Bleh. Pity Smidge is the name of my first one. He's a trans man, half cat, half possum. I was playing Stardew on my lunch break, and I finally saw a possum from the new update, and he was so good. He was such a scrungly little guy. He was perfect. I loved him so much. He was an absolute unit. So good. A chunky, yeah. My mimic would take the form of a little poison dart frog. That's very cute. I like that. You just picked him up in the rainforest. I love this little character that you made, Queen. And here's puts my leg up on the chair. Hey guys, I'm here to talk to you about Karen once again. That is unironically something that I really enjoyed about trying out Karen, is that I rolled my stinky Reese as just a test to be like, how does character creation actually feel in this game? And it was super fun. It was very fun and very easy to use Karen's system, but just in general to like roll pieces of a character. I don't know, I feel like usually when I make characters, I'm just like, I have the idea of the character in my mind, and here they are. It was fun to just kind of like leave that process up to a table and see what fit and how to make the pieces fit together. It's not something I usually do. It was quite enjoyable. Oh, Valerie. One time someone made a joke about Denny said they saw my username and I had immediate dysphoria. No! I can see where they would, but no! Not the intended purpose. Not the intended porpoise. I do like these little like that I did. And I still could do them. Puts my hand over the clock. I could still do them. No one has to know. I think I actually even want them to be like yeah, I like that, kind of like a more subtle ribbing kind of a texture. It isn't small. It isn't pocket-sized. Put you in my pocket, and then I give just a very gentle pat. Not like enough to squish you like a bug, but just like a pep, 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 pep. You know? And you're all cozy. You're safe from harm. Oh, Val. Oh, I need to give her her awful cigarette smoke. Oh, much bigger brushes for this. Not that big. I think that's fine. There's my girl. As Biddy as Papa the Roach? I think so, yeah. Fun fact. That character I was just talking about that I made for Karen, I named her Reese. In the moment when I was doodling her, oh, I still have her. I'm just kidding. We gave her a tiny pet roach that we named Papa. And it lives in her pocket. His name is Papa. Here's the Papa Roach. Yeah, I rolled on her clothes that her clothes are rancid, and so we made just a real stinky gal. just made a real stinker. Very good. I'd like to think that Papa's friendly. I think he's a friendly little roach in there. You know, he eats the crumbs that she horrifically leaves behind. I'm not small. A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. A little more bold. What if I make this an ad? No, I don't even know why I thought that would work. Because I'm tired is the answer why, but it's giving me too much credit. Anything I could do? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll just do normal. We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Like. That's fine. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. There's the girl! My beautiful wife. An absolute stinker. Alderic. What do we want the background to be? What we got? Oh, you know what? Where's my little lace brushes? I like never use these. Well, that's very small. Even 50? Even 50? Wait, really? No. Like, hang on now. That can't be right. Put this down actually to 40. And this one up to 60. I want the bigger one to be more present. I'm gonna leave my background though, because purple. I'm gonna make this purple. Read it. Oh yeah, I like the indigo. Just curious if I make this up later. This probably doesn't need to be this elaborate of a background. Euphemism. Yeah, I really like this lace brush. Do I have it? I don't have it listed who I got it from. I'm pretty sure I just got it off of like Etsy or something though. Joel the Sturgeon. Not just that you caught a sturgeon, you caught Joel. He's he's legendary. So you didn't just catch a sturgeon or a sturgeon named Joel, you caught the Joel the Sturgeon. Very impressive. Your angling skills. Very impressive, queen. Oog. Whoa. I just got really bad deja vu. That was disorienting. Deja vu. I think I do like that one. She's just my little silly. We're back with Chucky and Blanky. Hell yeah, welcome back. You gotta watch. You are so rich. You really have caught so much, Queen. Truly the liege lord of the pond. That's why you have the crown. It was fate. It was ordained by lurk fishing. This is the real reason why I just post everything with a beige background, because I don't know how to do backgrounds. You want to fish? Please! You got a candy Corridoras. Look at how freaking cute it is. Oh my god, it's a little candy corn. That's so cute. Oh my god, I hadn't seen that one before. Yeah, I have lurk fishing is only through channel point redeem, but it is very cheap. And it is lurker friendly, so people are welcome to lurk. You don't have to chit chat. That's why it's lurk bait fishing. Parents, I usually slap a pattern brush on. Yeah, that's why I was kind of like, how can I make this work? The most simple, lazy way possible. I think I'll probably change what I have, but. I would also like to draw her phony detective outfit on this little pose, because this is a very cute pose, but I definitely don't have the time or energy to do it tonight. I could also, you don't like the lace. You can also do the Sonic thing. Oh, not that one. Right, so like we have her and then we dance. Maybe not like that big, because it's not that big of a canvas, but then you just drop the opacity. Easy! It just works. What I experiment with patterns for backgrounds for sure. I know, I need to figure out more than just plain rectangle. Like something simple, but a little bit more. A little bit more. Ghost fish! Oh, you got a spooky ghost fish. Very nice. So pretty. I like him. Like for my April Fool's redesign, I slapped some star glitter patterns on the background. It looked really good though. Me too. Spamma to spamma communication. I think this is pretty cute. This works. Her little... This kind of gets lost in this purple though. There we go. I think that's good. There we go. There's my wife. Miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. She is. The baby girl just dropped. It was so fun to make this Morgan Love version. It was really good. April Fool's was very cute this year from a lot of people. I saw lots of very like silly, fun designs and good stuff. Good stuff. Ugh. Oh my gosh, my back. Oh, my shoulders actually. That's the real. Because I unshrimp, but. I'm gonna head out and clean up some stuff now. Happy remainder of stream. Thank you for stopping by. It was lovely to have you. Yeah, I hope I can call you Soph as well, if that is okay. It was lovely having you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good luck on cleaning. I think we're probably gonna wrap up here, to be honest. It's quite late. It is almost 12:40 for me in the PM.
Not sure if anyone knows my change from regular glaring ponytail over to regular ponytail. I like that. Subtle. Oh, I forgot to change profiles and stuff. Ah, well. Next year. Next year. I did make cheese. Cheese is now a permanent part of the stream, so I feel like maybe that makes up 12. No, 1040. No, 1040. I didn't say 12. Oh my god, no. If it was 12:30, I'd be like, oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta go to bed. It is a Wednesday night. No. I would not be so casual about ending stream. I'd be like, we're not even gonna raid. I'm just gonna end stream. Goodbye. That'd be crazy, though. Stay up until 12:40 on a stream. I don't know if I've ever stayed up that late on stream. Maybe I heard wrong because I was like, oh my god, people. Yeah, literally, you just reached through my screen and hit stop streaming. At 12:30 because I thought we were in the same time zone. Okay, I will say it's possible I said 12:30. My brain said 10. I'm not gonna pretend like that's not a very real possibility. No, it is only 10. Now I almost did it. It's only 10:40 for me. I just got so good. That would be a good. That would be a good concern. That would be. That would be a good concern for I think all of us. Would be like, why are we all not in bed right now? Because I do normally end at about this time. I just check. Yeah, exactly. Like what? What is going on? What is going on? Well, I am going to end stream, but in a more casual way. Let's see who is streaming. I know where I want to go. I know where I want to go. Yeah, get in your last little bits of fishing. Get in your last fishing while I'm looking at people to raid. There are many friends on. A black spotted grunt. But I know which friend we're gonna go see. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, where did my chat go? There we go. It's like minimized. Oh my god. We're gonna go see Nye. Nye has like a new palette. This is so pretty, this blue. Nye has a new palette on Fair PNG Tuber. I keep almost saying VTuber. I guess I don't know if there's a difference between the two. This is very pretty. I haven't really been able to watch streams like this past weekend. This is so cute. Nye's playing Infinity Nikki, so let's go hang out with Nye. Because Nye's a super sweetheart. Let's just take a little look at our kitchen real quick. I'm gonna close our timer. Here's our little kitchen that we designed. I think it's quite cute. We got little lemon walls. We got a microwave. We got a rice cooker. We got we got over here. We got some fruit. Good stuff. We got good stuff, I think. Cute. I love this little DLC. I'm very excited to find all the little spirit creatures. That'll be for another time. Okay, yeah, I'm officially very sleepy. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you, Ukravia, for the little raid earlier. Thank you, Midas, for the raid, and thank you, Spamma, for the raid. It was very nice to get to see everybody. You guys are all very sweet for coming by to say hi. And for chit-chatting with me, keeping me company while I was drawing and decorating, for shared excitement and commiseration alike about the Nintendo Direct today. It was a roller coaster of emotions, and I'm glad that I could share it with you guys. Yeah. If you guys would like, we have a Discord. It's kind of quiet and chill, but it's a nice place that if you guys want to like share artwork or memes or music or just things like that, you're more than welcome to do so there. I have to double check Levy's Discord redeem, because we have a Discord redeemed for access to the community channels, but we do have like a little waiting room, so if you're not fully redeemed to just, we have it to like keep out spam bots or just nefarious people in general, but we have a little waiting room where you can chat and still sorry, my vertigo hit and it got real bad for a second. We're good though. I'm back. I'm leveled back out. I grabbed my table. We have a place to like hang out before you get redeemed. And then once you redeem the channel points, I refund them, so you get to keep them. Let me start the raid since I got real dizzy. I see someone named the Spammer! No, it's a good Spammer. It's a good Spammer. It's a good Spammer. Don't fall. Yeah, I'll be okay. Yeah. Okay, but for now, let's go say hi to Nai. Nai is super duper sweet. Nai is, here's our 2 raid messages. If you are subscribed, you can take the first one. If you're not subscribed, the second one has Twitch global emotes, or you can use your favorite heart emotes. You can just go say exploding raid. You can just go say hi, or you can just come along and lurk if you need to. Nai is very sweet. They are super chill, very lovely, have their own Etsy shop. They will do co-working streams like this one, where have music going, show you their process of how they make things and ship things, pack things. But they also play games, and right now they're playing Infinity Nikki. So let's go say hi to Nai, my beloved. Here is your end of stream reminder to get up and stretch, take meds if you need to, go piss, brush your teeth. Any of those things, if you need them, they are here for you. Otherwise, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. I hope it goes well, or it is productive, or anything else that you need from it. And if I don't see ya, have a good weekend as well. So take care. Thank you guys again for today. It was nice seeing everybody. Goodbye. Have a good night. Goodbye. Bye-bye.